One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good whatever time it is in your location, my friend. We're here. We're not gonna sleep. We are celebrating. How everybody's feeling this morning? God is good, huh? All the time. Let's celebrate this moment together. While I'm trying to fix everything on the screen. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Hi, Mr. Allen. Hello, Salvation. Arsenal for life. Keep dreaming, brother. Keep dreaming. It's gonna happen maybe one day. Patrick, hi. What's going on, brother? Lucky. Ike, good morning. Good morning. Hello, 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 everybody. Get around. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. So that friend can tell another friend. And they can join us. We are here to celebrate. All right? The celebration continues, man. You're not going to stop me from celebrating. This celebration is going to take days, weeks, months, years. I don't care. We want it all. We want it all. So please get around, call us, let us know what do you think about this craziness. And remember, you can call us using this link here. You click immediately and you come here, talk to us. Let's continue the celebration, all right? All right. Oh. Something is not quite right here. Window number 3 must go. Remove that window. Yes. I am facing some technical issues as per usual, but I'm gonna get it done. Hello. Can you hear me? Somebody please give me some feedbacks before we continue. I don't know where I am, to be honest. Tell a friend to tell a friend. No. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm all over the place now, you see. I just woke up and decided to go live without planning anything. For preparing anything. But anyways, people, thank you so much. Almost 90 people watching right now. If you can help your brother get at least 100 likes, if you're happy about Chelsea, if you're happy about your team, if you are an Arsenal fans and you're happy that you're gonna win the league with Jorginho, show some appreciation by liking this video, and let's get to 1,000 likes before the end of the show. That is ambitious, but yes, we can. Yes, we will. All right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, so I think I'm doing good. Unless if somebody complain about something somewhere. But I think we should be fine by now. All right. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. I'm all over the place, my friend, and don't blame me. Because I don't have a producer. I have to do all this by myself. Try to get the show going. And sometimes I am all over the place. Anyways, let me go to the comment section. You can call now because I think everything is working perfectly. Musa said yes, we can hire you, or we can hear you. All right. 11 a.m. hearing from Nigeria. My brother from Niger. Mr. Radio Room Ring 119 611 or something. Hello, Mr. Lucky.
Good morning.
Good morning. Somebody's talking behind you. Okay. So when you're done with somebody, you can come back because it's kind of some noise, some background noise, my friend. Thank you so much for calling. And we have Mr. Jackson Smith who say, "Good morning, bro. It's happening. I'm happy for Enzo Fernandez. Please, 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 love it. You love it. God is good. God is God. People are people." All right, yeah, I'm enjoying life right now as a Chelsea fan, even though we are 10th on the table, but you can see the ambition from owners, and we should be fine. Ruberwa, Eric. Good morning to you, Mr. Eric, and everybody give me some feedbacks if you can hear and you can see all the good stuff. Mustafa said that time to shine at the bridge. Yeah, time to shine. The sun will shine again. You know the song, huh? The sun will shine again. So, yeah, the sun is shining already at the bridge. So, we are almost 100 people watching right now. If you can give us more likes. So, the more you like, the more people will join us. Let's get to 100 likes and then we go from there. Okay? The line being provided for everybody to call. Feel free to do it if you have time. All right, let's go and take somebody called Williams. Williams, we can hear you.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Why are you so tired, man? What's
I'm
wrong?
not too feeling fine.
Huh?
I'm just tired. I'm not too feeling fine.
We
But
can't.
I'm buzzing. I'm happy for my club.
Okay, you have some I don't know, today many people just have some issues with their devices. Okay, say hi to your daughter, okay? And when you fix your microphone issue, you can come back, my friends, because I can hear you, but they can't hear you on YouTube. You know what I mean? Too much technical issues here. Let's go. Mr. Yuslav said that Chelsea is on fire. All right. Chelsea are on fire, my people. We are on fire right now. Maybe next time. Thank you so much. I enjoyed a lot, Mr. Lucky Ike. Okay, next time you can call. Come back and call again. Mustafa Khan say, imagine Enzo holding the ball and notice Mudryk making a run, right? That's what you wanted to say, but you didn't finish your sentence. Yeah, when Mudryk starts, when he starts that scooter, right? His scooter, he's gone. And Enzo Fernandez with no look pass. He already knows that Mudryk is making a run. And he knows that Mudryk also making a run from there. And he knows that Joao Felix is making another run from the midfield. And the opposition is confused. And when he pinned that ball, okay, no look pass, bam, 1-0 after 57 seconds. My friend, I don't want to even think about it because people are going to get destroyed for fun. We're going to start destroying. I'm sorry for the background. Okay, we're going to start destroying people. So, yeah, bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur. Je suis content de Enzo. Je suis content pour Enzo. Okay. You happy about Enzo, Mr. Kidan? Kidan. I was going to read like Zidane, but you Kidan. Ivan said that, hey, our dream comes true, right? I'm so glad we have Enzo in our mighty Chelsea. All right. We all happy. Now it's time to support the boy because the Chelsea Football Club, we get too excited like that. And then when the boys start having some hard time, and then we say, oh no, get out my club, go get somebody else. So it's okay all that to be excited about the new toys, but new toys also might have some issues. So we have to support them when they are struggling with those little issues. Somebody is asking me where the link. Brother, the link is there. It's highlighted back on top of the comment section. What are you what are you talking about? The link been there forever. People started already calling. So we are the best right now. Well, on paper, of course, but buying a lot of players doesn't mean that you're gonna be the best, my friends. You have to be careful because you have to build a team. Okay, building a team takes time. So we are not the best yet, but we have a better chance to be the best in a few years from now. Probably next year, nobody knows, but I don't think that we are the best yet. We have to build a team now that we have players to do so. And many players are coming from injuries. So it's gonna take a little bit time, but let's wait and see what's gonna happen. 10 a.m. somewhere in the world, you are sick. It's 3 o'clock somewhere in America, my brother, in the morning. So I have to do the shows like before my blue army like wake up in the morning and start causing chaos. So I have to do it when everybody like sleeping and quiet, and I have to do this show a little bit better, you know. Somebody said, what do you feel about Jorginho Frelo? What I feel, I'm happy for him, and I'm also happy for Chelsea Football Club. No hard feelings. Jorginho is a good player, you know. It might work very good with Mikel Arteta in that system, but at Chelsea it wasn't working anymore because everybody knew pretty much how to deal with Jorginho. But yeah, he stays in London. He's gonna probably win the Premier League with Arsenal. So good, man. He's happy. Chelsea are happy to get somebody else. I'm not gonna kill myself for a player leaving Chelsea. Come on. I'm old enough. I've seen everything in Chelsea, and I don't really care, to be honest with you. Okay. Mr. Sun said that happy for Jorginho to go win the Premier League. He has won everything else. Nice gesture from Chelsea. Nothing is done yet, my friends. We can't just make conclusions now that Jorginho is going to win the league immediately. Still a lot of games. I don't know, 18, 19 games, or I don't know, 17 games to play in the Premier League. I don't see them winning all of them. I know that Chelsea are going to beat them in the second half. In the second leg at the Emirates, Manchester City might beat them even this weekend. Still Newcastle United, who are trying to make top 4, who can give them a game of football to remember. There's still many teams that can cause a lot of chaos to Arsenal, but they are in a good position. If they win, good for them. But I don't really like to see people who are already celebrating the title without winning it. Be careful what you wish for, because it's gonna be painful when you start scrambling and you start crying and calling out on Arteta. So just be humble and wait. Let's see what's gonna happen. This is the Premier League, man. You can even get beaten by Everton, even though they don't have anybody, but they have Sean Dyche. They play boring FC, they play WWE on the pitch. So listen, man, stay calm. You are in a good position, but nothing is telling me that you're gonna win anything. Mr. Smile face.
Yeah, my good brother.
Yes, where are you from?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm cool.
There are some people talking around you.
Sorry, that's my baby.
Okay, so yeah, what is your message this morning?
Hey,
No, you have to go back and take care of the baby. She's crying, so I don't wanna. You have to be a good parent. Go take care of the baby and come back when you're done. Thank you so much. Babies first and family first. All right, and come back. I'm going to give. What? Not sure what you're trying to say here. Somebody said Jorginho slowly is gone, but you don't have to attack Jorginho anymore or call him names because he already left your club. Hello, are you still there? Yeah, if you, I think it's time for us just to forget about Jorginho and not continue calling him names and all that. Jackson, I can see you. Hello, Jackson, you are frozen. You are walking outside. I don't know what's wrong with people today. Your network is not good. I don't know what's going on. What's going on this morning? I can't get anybody into the stream. Can't see anything. What do you mean by can't see anything? Mustafa, I'm buzzing to see Mudryk, Felix, and Enzo. Mudryk. Next year will be the best one for Chelsea Football Club. Hopefully, yes. This according to King. Ivan said that, hey, bro, what would be your potential lineup as far as Enzo and Mudryk are concerned? So the starting 11 pretty much picked itself, really. Because Enzo need to be there and also Mudryk need to be there and Felix need to be there. Felix won't play the next game, the next Chelsea game. Felix is not going to play. But you know what I mean? When everybody is fit, the team kind of picked itself. So Arisa Balaga is going to be in goal because Mendy still injured and we don't know how good or bad he's going to be when he comes back. Kepa or the young Gaga Slonina, he's still with the US national team here. I don't know how ready he is or even if the manager is going to trust him, but the team really is going to pick itself and also tells you how good we are or how good we're going to be because we have options from the bench, from everywhere. So I don't know yet. Let's just wait and see who is available. Who is available in that team. So Kepa, probably Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Badiashile, Reece James. 3 in the midfield. I'm just throwing some names there, okay? So just over my head. I haven't really figured out how, who is gonna be my starting 11. But midfield, if you have N'Golo Kante fit and you have Enzo, and then they have to be there in the midfield. Now the third person from the midfield, it depends. You wanna use Cover, that is your opinion. You wanna use Mount from the midfield, that is your opinion. I still believe that just by having Enzo in that midfield is gonna help a lot. And front 3, like you say, Mudryk from the other side. You have Mudryk, and you also have Joao Felix from the middle. Or I don't know. Somebody is gonna miss out, and somebody is not gonna be happy. So I don't know. It's a lot of options at the moment, but you have to choose the options and combination that will work for your team. That is the most important. So you can join us by clicking that link right now. Mr. Nana.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning from Ghana.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I've been monitoring you for quite a long time. You are doing very good. Thumbs up.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And
yes.
Much appreciated. So,
all right.
What do you have to say?
What my little contribution is good. Jorginho is gone.
Okay.
We need to cast down the wage bill.
Okay.
There are a lot of them that should go so that the new ones, we can accommodate them. In fact, in the summer, what we have to do is to get a very good goalkeeper.
Okay. Very good goalkeeper, and then we should be fine. Man, your network is gone. You are frozen.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm back.
Yeah, you back again.
I'm back. So it's good that he's gone. I was even, maybe Ziyech wanted to go. Fine. It's difficult though. But when they go, we start building up the team. In 2 or 3 years, we'll be up there and we'll be killing everybody in Europe. So thumbs up. The Bolly has done a very great job. Yesterday, I didn't sleep until Fabrizio announced it. Here we go. And I was also monitoring yours before I slept. So it's good news that we have Enzo and other members too, Mudryk and the rest coming up with a new blood. And we are going to, I think by 2 or 3 years, be winning the league. That is my prediction. Only now, even the work is on the coach, the manager, Porter. How is he going to wave these players? How is he going to arrange them? How is he going to build the players? Is a Porter.
You are breaking a little bit. You gone and frozen again, my friend.
Oh, okay. All right. So, folks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution, my friend from Ghana, Mr. Nana. He was in the building. Thank you for your contribution. He's suggesting that Chelsea should go for a new goalkeeper, and also he thinks that Porter need to find a way of play to accommodate pretty much everybody. So the light is on Harry Potter at the moment to find a magic solution so we can start cooking. So basically that is what my friend Nana from Ghana said. So if you have some data in your location, you can click on the link and call us. Do the same as our friend Nana did. So thank you so much, my friend, and come back next time, bro. This is your own house here. Let's go. Some people are throwing Porter's name in the building here, but listen, man, let's give Porter a little bit of time. Let's say happy for Jorginho to give a win the to go. Yeah, I already talked about Jorginho and the Premier League. Just because you join Arsenal doesn't give you automatically the Premier League medal. You have to fight for it, and still a lot of games to play. So I respect that they are doing good at the moment, but we have to wait until. But you're repeating the same comment over and over again, my friends. You know, other people have comments. So if you say one thing, just don't repeat it 1,000 times, because I'm gonna read every single comment. So just better one time. It's because it's gonna look like you are spamming. You know what I mean? Andrew Santos and Enzo with Zakaria and Kante. Yeah, very good suggestion, because the midfield really, we are blessed. Andrew Santos is doing wonder with Brazil at the moment, under 20s. Yesterday night I was watching. I didn't watch the game that I just watched some highlights. He scored another goal. That 4 goals in 4 games. He's the captain of Brazil. If you look the way he's playing at the moment, he's unstoppable. So that guy, we need to find him the work permit and really give him a chance to perform. Andrew Santos, remember the name, Ebola. Him and Enzo Fernandez in that midfield, we are all set, you know. I'm happy Chelsea running football again. Yeah, Ziyech doesn't deserve this. Yeah, he deserved to go to PSG, but unfortunately it was some kind of issues with, I don't know, Chelsea or PSG. The document didn't arrive on time, but I heard that there is an appeal from PSG to try to get it done, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Fingers crossed, because I wanted him also to go and enjoy football. At Chelsea Football Club, we don't play him often, and the few times that we played him, he was out of position and all that. So yeah, let's wait and see today what's gonna happen, what the French Federation decisions is going to be about Hakim Ziyech. Salvation, Enzo Fernandez skillest, what do you mean by that? Is so wide. We can play out of pressure in the first phase and build move from the back. He can carry the ball up the pitch. Yeah, we've been looking for somebody who can play a little bit progressive football, can carry the ball and break lines and assist and all that. He also got a powerful shot on him. Can shoot from distance. He can do a lot of stuff, bro. He can do a lot of stuff. That guy is in another level. I'm telling you right now. He's in another level. Samosa. Okay. Let me take a few more people. I'm going to take some people live. Mr. Samo, you have a lot of noise behind you.
I hear you.
You have a lot of background noise. I can't put you on YouTube. It's impossible for people to even hear you. Your location, so much noise behind you, my friend. You have to fix up everything before I put you through. Thank you so much. All right, people. Are you happy? Are you happy? Ah, man. How everybody is feeling this morning, man. Still buzzing. Just like me. So I am going to continue reading your comment, but let's go and refresh if there is some fresh news. So this was last night from Mr. Fabrizio Romano. Enzo Fernandez, new Chelsea player. All documents are signed between the clubs with Benfica and player side on contract valid until 2031. Medical test done. Payment in 6 installments, but 40 million upfront. Boyle, Igali, and the board did it after the mad 24 hours. Here we go. That is the magic word that everybody wanted to hear, and it was a here we go. And I am going to see if there is some other breaking news. Steve is in the building. Smash that like button, and now we have done well in the transfer market. Let's fully support Porra to build a team, because you didn't wanna go no much expectation this season, but naturally people are gonna expect better results in the second half of the season. Mr. Usman Shak, bro, I think time to see best of Ziyech, because he's now in the mix of football, not farmer. I don't even know what you mean by that. Porra will do nothing. That is your own opinion. Just wait until he starts destroying your teams, and let's see what's gonna happen. People are just making theories, but listen, man. All right, people. So I'm not gonna just waste your time here. I'm going to read some of the breaking news from Fabrizio Romano. So this comment was pinned last night. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea. Here we go. Agreement reached right now between clubs and Benfica. Important club. Running to get documents signed before the end of the window. It finally agreed. Boarding set to be completed, and he's gonna be flying to London. That was a here we go that everybody was waiting for. All right, so Joao Cancelo, people, from Manchester City to Bayern Munich is another here we go. Joao Cancelo on why he left Manchester City. He says, I've not had much game times, which influenced my decision. It's not about Pep. I really wanted new adventure. Bayern is a dream club. I took this chance when it came. I knew this big club and I wanted to take this opportunity. He's not gonna tell you the truth, but it was a bust up between him and Pep Guardiola. You don't bench a good player like him, but Pep Guardiola always create a lot of issues between him and big players. He's been arguably the best in the Premier League. You can play him whatever position you want, he's gonna perform 100%. And all of a sudden, he's not playing anymore. So it was a bust up. It was something that he told him to do and he's not doing, and attitude and all that. But Pep Guardiola, when you start giving him attitude, he's gonna take you off the group, of the team, no matter what. So he doesn't want to tell the truth because still has a career ahead of him. But one day we're gonna hear the truth. So Cancelo, now Pep Guardiola, man, if they lose, they don't have a proper wing back or full back. They're gonna have to use probably academy product or somebody from another position in that place, and has not nobody to blame but himself, you know, because you have the best of the best, probably top 5 in the world. You decided because of your ego to get rid of him. So I mean, nobody cares. Because of your own ego, you decided to sacrifice the entire team. So if it's happened, I'm happy, because a weaker Manchester City just means that we can enjoy when we play against Grant's team, and they're gonna get punished. Cancelo can't defend. That is your narrative. You have a lot of narrative and theories, man. I don't know where that is coming from. Probably because you want a discussion, engagement, but man, just bring something better on the table, bro. Banter is good, but sometimes we have to be serious. Even me, you see me here, I can laugh, but when it comes to being serious, I'm very serious. You're gonna tell anybody in the Premier League that Cancelo being the best, fighting with Reece James, he can play from the left, in the midfield, in the middle, everywhere you put this guy is gonna give you 100% or 110%. You don't even know what is his natural position because of how good he is from every area, and you're gonna come here and say he can't defend. What kind of narrative is this, you know? Sometimes let's just get serious. Everybody knows, even me, I should be here defending Reece James and defending Chile and say they are better, but I don't think they are better than Cancelo defensively and offensively. Everybody knows about it in Europe, but you're coming up with a theory, oh, he can't defend. Come on, man. He's not Trent Alexander-Arnold. Come on. Enzo will be loaned back to Benfica until the end of the season, so he will only be at the team next season, blah 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 blah. Okay, thank you, Mr. Sky, for your your fake news. And you are asking me, tell me why he was benched in the World Cup. Just because somebody is on the bench doesn't mean that you are poor. Eden Hazard was on the bench, Diego Costa was on the bench under Antonio Conte, and they came on and destroyed teams. It could be the strategy. It could be the hierarchy of the team. You know, he got many people in front of him who started in the national team before even him. It's about hierarchy. Tell me why Enzo Fernandez was on the bench, and it took only suspension and injuries so he can come on the pitch. So did you tell me that the guy who was playing before Enzo Fernandez was better than Enzo Fernandez because he was on the bench? Come on. Like, man, like I don't know how old are you, but let's be mature here. Just because somebody is on the bench doesn't make you a bad player. It could be the strategy, it could be the manager, it could be the hierarchy. in the team because you create a status in the team. Didier Drogba was on the bench under IVB and you play somebody like Sturridge. Are you going to tell me that Sturridge is better than Didier Drogba? No, because AVB tried to change the team and bring his own player. Okay? John Terry on the bench. He can't even make it under AVB and under Benitez at Chelsea Football Club. Are you going to tell me that Gary Cahill or the defenders that AVB tried to push back then were better than John Terry? Come on, bro. Let's be honest and let's be mature here, all right? Don't just go copy-paste narrative here. You can be on the bench. Why Aguero was on the bench all the time? Because Pep Guardiola didn't like his attitude, and he preferred even to lose games instead of playing Aguero. Aguero struggled a lot, but he was arguably one of the best top 5 of all time in the Premier League, but he's on the bench. Man, let's talk football here. Let's be mature enough to understand those lot of common sense. The manager might like somebody and not you. It's about preference. He prefers a certain profile. Doesn't make you a bad player. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with Pep Guardiola, it didn't work out. He was on the bench. Samuel Eto'o under Pep Guardiola on the bench. Yaya Toure on the bench. Ronaldinho on the bench. Are you gonna tell me that they are on the bench because they are not good enough? Come on, man. Come on. That is so low. You just let me down. You know, I always think that you are the best, but you are just letting me down now because that is very low, really, from you. Very, very low. Okay, let's go. Prosper, please, Oaks. How many years is Enzo given? He's given 8 years and a half. That is prison sentence. 8.5 years at Chelsea Football Club. So we don't have to worry about renewing his contract right now. This guy here said that it's 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. Let's go. Todd Bowley in the Bigali and Sweet Sugar Daddy. But you are the same people who say that he need to leave. They need to leave. Those Americans don't spend money on the club. We made all kind of theories, right? Now everybody is switching because he spent money. You see? That's why I always tell people not to jump very quickly on judging people. Just because we were used to a certain way of doing things under Abramovic, and it's taking a little bit of time to transition. It doesn't mean that those people are bad. It just sometimes it takes time, you know. It takes time sometimes to build something. Sugar daddy. But listen, now they are spending money, but believe me, in the next coming windows, we might not even buy some players. And I know that next summer we're going to reinforce, okay? We're going to buy more players. But after that, I think it's going to be just one quality player here, one there, two there. Because we have already so many of them. We just need to develop them. You know what I mean? A lot of comment here, people. Okay. Andrew Santos, 4 games, 4 goals. Yeah, I talked about it earlier on. And I made a video last night talking also about Andrew Santos. So, Gilan, he said that I haven't had much game time. So, is he sure he will be in the lineup because a lot of players there? That is a strategy to say that, I mean, don't expect a player who's still who's still playing to come out and say bad things about a manager, a coach. They're gonna just try to make it good. Like, what is the reason why he's on the bench? Because the manager just don't like you. They don't even have a proper. They sold Zinchenko, right? And he was the only guy that was played from the right and from the left and even in the middle. but all of a sudden you are benched for no reason. No, there is a big reason. There is a fallout. So it has nothing to do with his form, but it has something to do with Pep Guardiola don't really handle attitude. And he said it. He continued to say it in his press conferences that if you don't want to be here, if you don't want to follow instructions, we're going to find somebody else. That's Pep Guardiola, you know. Him and Abramovic, it didn't work out, did it? Okay, let me continue on social here, checking on some breaking news. We are waiting for Enzo Fernandez. He's gonna land in London very soon. Or people, let us know if he already landed. I don't know yet. So we talked about Joao Cancelo already. Let's go here. Tottenham Hotspurs and Pedro Porro. Actually, before we went for Malo Gusto, everybody in the Chelsea community wanted to see this guy here, Pedro Porro at Chelsea, because he got some very good compilation videos on YouTube. But he's a more a wing back than a full back, if that makes sense. Like, he played only few games as a full back, and he wasn't good enough. But if you play a wing back system, he is one of the best in the world. He reminds me a little bit of Hakimi, because Hakimi defensively is very poor, and going forward he is excellent. Just like also Trent Alexander-Arnold to a certain extent. So he's gonna suit more Tottenham Hotspurs and Antonio Conte system than Chelsea. So that's why we went for the 19 years old French guy, Malo Gusto. Why I always say like Gusto Malo instead of Malo Gusto, you know? Come on, wake up, bro. Wake up. So Tottenham have sold 15% of Marcus Edouard right to Sporting as part of Pedro Porro deal. 5 million loan fee, 40 million option that will become permanent. Tottenham to cover solidarity payment, contract valid until 2028. But this is only an option. Let's say Antonio Conte leaves and the new manager don't want this Porro guy. I think they might sell him. Oh, they might send him back. They don't have to sell him because they only have an option, not an obligation to buy. So, no, they can send him back. Antonio Conte, by the way, I don't think that he's gonna finish. He's gonna sign a new contract. I think the end of the season, that brother is gone. That brother is gonna leave Tottenham Hotspurs. But anything can happen in football, my friends. Anything can happen in football. So look, even Fabrizio Romano here been hyping my boy, Mr. Andrew Santos. He said Chelsea are convinced they've seen a proper gem, as Andrew Santos has now scored 4 goals in 4 games for Brazil U20 in the South Americano, whatever it's called, under 20. Fair to remember, Chelsea have spent 12.5 million euros to sign Andrew. And he's a midfielder. Yeah. So we're gonna save a tons of money. We don't have to go and spend 100 million on Moises Caicedo or anybody else. We can use our boy. Let's give him a chance until the end of the season before we make a decision. Because if we bring somebody like Declan Rice or Moises Caicedo, and then he's gonna have like limited time to play. But also we have also to keep him around no matter what. We need a big squad, you know, big squad. So when somebody is injured, we are not panicking, and we're gonna be fine. So our first 11 is very important, but also the 11 from the bench also need to be strong. So let's wait and see what Graham Potter and his people are gonna decide. All right, so before we continue, let me just go and check on some of your comment here and remind you that we have the link pinned there on top. You can click and call us. Remind you also that you can like and subscribe for free. Doesn't cost you anything, my friends. The more you like, the more people will join us. It's gonna take you 1 second and 1 second only. Your brother been here for 2 days. Yesterday we had probably the longest show in the history. Yeah, I didn't even sleep good until Chelsea makes it official. So yeah, I'm sacrificing my time, my family, my work just to be with my brothers and sisters. So if you can bless me with 1 like, it doesn't cost you anything. Let's do it. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible. Only 10 likes to go until we get to 100, and after that we can go to 200 and depend. The more you like, the more people will join us, and the more the show is gonna continue. You know what I mean? So everything depends on you, my friends. Let's get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. And I'm going back to YouTube and read some of your comment. If I don't read your comment, you can repeat it again, because sometimes I have to keep up with the show and I can't just stay and read comment after comment after comment. Okay, Mr. Jude Bellingham is in the building, people, and he says that Enzo to wear number 5. Yeah, that maybe, because Jorginho number 5 is invaluable, so naturally. But listen, I wanted to give number 5 to this guy here, Mr. Andrew Santos, but you are right. I think Enzo is gonna take number 5 because there are not many numbers out there left. Santos might take 30, 31 or 33, something like that, no problem. And when next summer when somebody leaves, I think when somebody leaves, he gonna get a proper number, you know. But number is just a number, right? Look at the young Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is wearing like 67, but he's bowling, so it doesn't mean anything. But number 5 definitely is going to Enzo Fernandez. And I even talked about it last night about the squad number. You see this post here on Twitter that I put last night. I said number 5 for him. So it is what it is. Herbert, my brother, talk to me.
Hi. Yeah, no, I was just looking at your poll. I mean, the poll which you put in the comments, and it's a bit of a pointless poll considering Chelsea signed half the team. So if anyone asks like who had the best transfer window, and if he doesn't say it's Chelsea, it's a bit of ironic.
But
So,
I know why I put that is because signing many players doesn't mean necessarily that you had a good window. It could be selling players could be your best window ever. Like get rid of some dead wood, balance books. That could also mean that you had a good window. You might have one signing.
I think Chelsea had a good window. Even with that aspect, you sold. I just found out today morning only. Like Chelsea sold Jorginho for 12 million, and he has 5 months on his contract. I mean, that's a brilliant bit of business. So you have paid off João Felix's loan fee with that money.
Yeah, exactly. So
so that's a brilliant bit of business. I mean, otherwise you would have gone free in the summer. So that's a very good business, man. And you have, even with the incomings, if you look at all the players you have signed, most of them are less than 25 years of age. You are also doing what Arteta is doing at Arsenal, and Potter, anyways, is like he's not really a coach who coaches, big players. Anyone who is young, he can coach them. I mean, yesterday someone mentioned in the chat, like, he doesn't think Potter is the guy. I mean, look, even you mentioned yesterday that, now you are going to be a bit harsh on Potter because now he has got all the skills. He cannot come out in press conference and say, like, Chelsea is the most difficult job. It is a difficult job, but you got probably the best tools to do that job as well. So,
yeah,
but I think Chelsea, man, you guys have smashed the window. 100 million for Mudryk, Felix, Nkunku is already done. I mean, I'm just thinking about, if you get a striker, if you get Victor Osimhen, your front three is probably going to be one of the best in the world. Mudryk, Nkunku, Osimhen, and even that Mudryk. I was seeing his highlights. He looks good, man. That left-footed guy.
Yeah, Madueke. Noni Madueke. Yeah, he looks very good. He looks very good, man. We have some flair players now that can beat people one-on-one. We have different skills all across the field.
We have lots of pace now.
Yeah, so we don't depend only on one Eden Hazard to do magic. We have many of them now. So I think we should be good. We should be good. So Mr. Don, my brother, what's going on?
Good morning. Congratulations.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on?
Sentiment apart, Chelsea has a lot. We have a lot of players now, quality players. Both ones with the injury. I know when they come back, they are going to be fit, while some of them won't be back to their normal fitness anymore. This guy has a lot of things to do. Graham Potter, he must have plan A, B, C. I'm sorry, I don't know who is. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can mute. You can finish family first, brother. I'm still here.
No, I'm at work.
At work.
Someone was putting alarm because he has something to do.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he must have plan A, B, C, and he must know how to use all these guys on their permanent position first. So if they adapt to that, I know that we can create magic. So that is it.
Yeah. So you're making a very good point here. We have to stop what we've been doing of players playing all over the place from different positions, the system that doesn't fit them, and we keep on blaming them. I think we should just play people from their positions. So if we have injuries and we need somebody from other positions, they can come help, and we can't make it permanent. Moving people around all the time and keep on blaming them, it's not the way to go. So yeah, I completely agree with you, my friend. And so Herbert, what your new guy already signed, huh? Sabitzer.
Yeah, he signed. He has signed the contract. I think we will have some kind of an interview or something by today.
Yeah.
By the end of the day.
And today you have.
And we will know what number he wears. Yeah. I can't complain, man. I think I watched lots of highlights last night of him, even this morning. He's he's neither Fred, he's neither Eriksen. He's in between. He's a mixture of both, you can say. He's got a bit of creativity. He's got a very good long shot, and he's got that tenacity of Fred as well. So, I can't complain. I was just seeing this report which is coming for Chelsea. They're saying Chelsea can only register 3 players of the signings we have made in the Champions League. So
I don't know. There are some conflicting news about that one. Somebody said that we can even register more because of the B list and everybody.
Yeah, in the B list you can register players who are under 20. So you can register Noni Madueke because he's less than 20 years old. You can register him there. And if you sell Ziyech, I don't know, yesterday there were reports that you have sent the wrong documents 3 times. So, you have more than 25 players right now. So you have already let Jorginho go. And if Ziyech goes, then you can probably add 1 more.
Yeah. Mr. Frank, are you there? Frank? Frank. Super Frankie. Hello?
Okay, maybe it's not there. Okay, it's there.
Frank Lampard, what's going on? Why you got sacked? Why did you get sacked?
Man, it was
because he wasn't doing his job.
Really. I liked Lampard. I'm a Chelsea fan, and all the way just down here in Uganda.
Okay, let's talk Chelsea. That was a joke. That was a joke about Frank Lampard. Now let's talk about the craziness at Chelsea with the transfer window and all that. What is your opinion about the business that we just conducted? We bullied everybody pretty much. Todd Boehly is like, I am not gonna take no for an answer. Okay, you coming with me, and we got the better deal. Like, I was thinking we were going to pay like 120 cash, but no, the guy got exactly what he wanted. We're gonna pay in 6 terms. You know,
that's a smart move.
So we paid a release clause, but we got everything we wanted. Like at the end. So why did you make it complicated, Mr. President? Rui Costa or whatever his name is.
In place, I think we have the best back room and the best team as far as now teams are concerned. Actually, even better than City or these big guns.
But the City been together for years, so you can have them. You can have a better whatever it is, but you need time to work with them, and you need also some decision making from the manager to show us that he can take us to the next level. Otherwise,
personally, I believe we are on track, and I see the coach we have right now, Graham Potter, as a good project, you can have people who can really build, but then when it comes to winning, it's a different story.
Yeah, I agree.
On the side of winning, I'm not seeing him a lot because basing on his past, there hasn't been really much of winning. But when you talk of building a team, I think he falls in a caliber of Villas-Boas, those of like a coach of Man United. So yeah, and I'm one of those people who are praying to give him more time, at least end this season and next season. And then by that time we should be able to gauge and see, is this the right guy to take
Somebody
us to the next level?
Answer the phone. Family first. We still here. Okay, answer the phone and come back, my brother. We still here. Don't worry about it. We're gonna put you through anytime. Okay, if you have a call, answer, man. Answer. We have just fun here. Family, friend first, and then this second. All right. So, Mr. Frank, I put you off because I can hear people are calling you, so you have to go and answer first and come back. We're gonna put you through. No problem at all. Let me read a few more comments here. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. Continue liking, because we are the next goal is to get to 200 likes as soon as we can. The more you like, the more people will join us. It doesn't take you anything. It doesn't cost you any money. It takes you just 1 second to destroy that like button, and then it's gonna give me some energy. I don't want to even drink coffee because I'm gonna have to go back to sleep. So I don't want to really eat even cereal or anything because I'm gonna stay awake.
Yeah, Greencroft.
Yes, sir.
I was been thinking something since yesterday. There's this adage in Africa says, "One good turn deserves another." It's all about Hakim Ziyech. I know that the transfer money
almost collapsed. Yeah.
Is it not collapsed or almost?
It's almost because they have appealed, like PSG appealed for some technicality, so they are waiting for an answer from the federation, the French federation over there. So
I don't want Chelsea to say that, boy. Now that we have perfect players in place, I know that this is the time for him to showcase his talent, like when he was in PSG. If he goes to what is that, PSG, that guy, the pattern of playing there is almost similar to what they are playing as at Ajax. And he's going to prove himself and to prove Chelsea wrong that he is good.
Yeah, we didn't really use him properly at Chelsea, But also he was injured for a long period of time. But even when he's fit, and then he was used as a wing back. He was as a wing back, different systems, same old, or come off the bench for 10 minutes to 5 minutes. So all that, you can't build any kind of momentum. So if he finds a team where he can play week in and week out, he's gonna show people what he can do. And even in the last games that he played with Chelsea, he was given a chance. You can see the guy. He can see certain things that other people don't see. Like he can come up with a pass that nobody expects. So
exactly,
we have a lot of players in our team that will make run after run after run, but the midfield or whatever, nobody to create, nobody understand them. That's why I've been telling people, you have to give people like Kai Havertz a little bit of chance. Even Aubameyang, he makes a lot of runs, he doesn't get the ball. But if you have people who understand the run of players, like this guy here, Enzo, if he can reproduce even 50% of what he's been doing in Brazil, in Argentina, and also at Porto, bro, we are good. And
but if they are not going to change his pattern, that is my fear, because most of these talented players, when they come, the way we are playing, we are not like progressive. It's like we are playing backward all the time.
Jorginho is not there anymore. That's why I said that this is a new beginning here. We're gonna see what Porter is going to implement in the team. I think we're gonna play differently, and all the narratives about our strikers is gonna disappear. I need some water, please. All right, so Herbert, do you have any breaking news? Any community? Are you on social now?
Yeah, I mean, no, I was just going through what this, like 3 players can only be registered for Chelsea. So just going through that, it was I don't think this has happened before. A team has signed, 7-8 players in the January window, so much so that they can't even register it. So
yeah,
man, I was just listening to you guys about talking about Enzo, and I think he will be under big pressure now because obviously he won the World Cup and he's officially the most expensive player in the Premier League now.
Yeah.
So you know what happens to them guys. You know it happened with Pogba, Maguire, and everyone. Everything will be criticized.
Yeah.
And I just hope because Chelsea is it's a unique club, man. If you don't perform, even if you are like 100 million, you will be bid off. So it's at United, you can get 3 or 4 years. Example, Maguire, because our owners will not sell. But Enzo Fernandez, I mean, if he doesn't deliver, he's only 20.
Mr. Bright, I'm going to take you off the show because you are playing some Nigerian good music, but you're going to get me banned on YouTube. That is copyrighted. So if you fix your environment, you can call back. I took you off on purpose because we can hear everything behind you and you're not even talking. So the copyright is a serious issue on YouTube. You're gonna get a strike. You're gonna get a lot of issues if you play somebody's music without any kind of authorization from the owner. So let me go here and check on some comment here. Deep Prince said that the owner really showed the world. Kudos to them. Okay. Ishmael said that, hi everyone, I have questions. Okay, go ahead and ask them. Here all the news guys that have played in the Champions League, are they still gonna play for us in the Champions League? Yeah, I kind of get your question here. You're asking if some players are cap tied. No. So we have Felix. He's gonna play in the Champions League because the rules changed like 2 years ago. Before it was if you already played in the Champions League in the group stages, you can't play in the next phase of the Champions League. But the rules changed. Now you can play. for 2 teams only. You can't do it for 3 teams, only 2. So yes, Felix can play in the Champions League. Mudryk also, he played with Shakhtar in the Champions League, but he can also play with Chelsea in the Champions League. So if I'm given an opportunity to choose only 3 players to register, Mudryk is gonna be there for sure, and Felix is gonna be there for sure, and Enzo, I'm sorry, Enzo need to be there.
Yep.
If you give me an opportunity, only 3. But the way I hear, the law is a little bit complicated to understand, so I'm not gonna get to the details. I heard that we can still register somebody like Badiashile because he's still 21. So if we are 21 or under, you can still be on your list B. So that means Badiashile is gonna be registered, and
that is automatic qualification.
And also Noni Madueke, also he's only 20 years old, so he's gonna be registered. So yeah, depending on how you interpret the law, but I think we can register everybody, even Andrew Santos, because he's 19 years old. So we good, man, we good. But if that's true, what people are making it to be, and then I would choose 3. The 3, it's very easy even to say here, because, and I don't know when Jorginho left. So I think we still have an extra place there. I don't know how the law works here, but let's wait and see. I think we're going to register everybody. Don't worry about it. We always find some kind of loophole. You know, those billionaires, they always find something, something to go around stuff. That's why they are billionaire, bro. Because they know how to trick people. Let's go. Mr. Sylvester is yesterday. This guy tried to call many times, but it didn't work out. I was putting him through, but he was just so quiet, can't talk. Somebody here said, how many of the new boys will be integrated in the Champions League? We just talked about it, so I hope that you have your answer already. So my brother Vivian Nicholas is in the building from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, people, so smash that like button like Steve said, because if you don't smash the like button, he's gonna take care of you. So let me go on social and try to find out if we have some breaking news, if we have some first pictures from the airports, because believe me, Chelsea fans are champions of investigation. They can even go to private airport and take some pictures of Enzo Fernandez coming off the airplane. Telling you right now, Chelsea fans are really like FBI. So let me see if somebody already got some pictures from no more Fabrizio Romano. I think he's resting a little bit. He's taking some rest. That brother don't sleep at all, because the phone is just buzzing all the time. So probably he's taking a 2 hours rest, and will come with more news at some point today. So I'm checking some update for you guys. That was 11 hours ago, 10 hours ago. No, so the Ziyech deal moved to PSG. Yeah, we already talked about it. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Nobody's updating to this morning. I don't know. The account that I trust, they are not updating at all. Let's go to Sky Sport Premier League. The update was like 9 hours ago, so I think I talked about it already. So it is what it is, and let me jump to another one. Phillips always put together everything from other account. So Chelsea just signed another player, but for the academy though.
Okay.
From Southampton. The kid actually was at Chelsea academy in the young age. Now he's like 17, 18 years old. But according to some pictures, some statistics, I was checking on his statistics last night. He looked okay. He looks good. Everybody looks good with statistics, of course. And Herbert is back again in the building. Yes, sir. Do you have any breaking news for us?
And there is no breaking news, but I was just listening to Talk Sports, and they were discussing obviously Chelsea.
Yeah.
So,
what they say?
I mean, Danny Murphy, he was saying, like, you know, he's looking at the Chelsea squad and they have overpaid for a lot of players. There are lots of players in there. I don't think it's going to work. It's like, you know, it's chaos. And it just looks like, you know, Todd Bowley is flexing his money. And then Simon Jordan comes in with a bit of sense and he says that, I mean, it's not your money. Todd Bowley can spend it however he's like. And they're saying basically they have overpaid on Enzo Fernandez because after just one World Cup. So he was saying, you know, there is a bit of method to madness of Chelsea, what they are doing. The average age of their signings is 20 years old, 20 years. So it's not like, you know, they're just spending out money. And speaking on the topic of, you know, overspending on players, I mean, Premier League clubs have to overspend on players. If you are going to, you know, like Shakhtar or Mudryk, they are not going to give you, you know, Mudryk for like 60 million. They are obviously 100 million. That's what Ajax did with us with Antony. We have paid 100 million for Antony. If you look at his package, the base price is 60 to 65, but with add-ons is 100 million pounds for an Ajax winger.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? So obviously Premier League clubs will be overspending. I mean, what is it? I think the bargain of the summer was probably, bargain of the transfer window was probably Trossard for only 21 million. You know? So it is not like, you know, like even if you guys go for Victor Osimhen, how many, like, you know, how many number 9s can you name in the world right now?
No.
Who are, you know, scoring goals?
Yeah, he's the first on the
so Napoli would want 120.
Yeah, and those pundits on television, they are paid to say something. So some of them are doing on purpose, being negative on purpose because it's gonna create a lot of buzz and people are gonna click. So people like Danny Murphy and all a bunch. I mean,
do you know what happened yesterday? Paul Merson. You know Paul Merson?
Yeah, Paul Merson. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's sitting on Sky Sports and he's, you know, basically disrespecting Savitzer. He's saying like he has never played in the league, but even Bayern don't want him. I can bet you he has never even seen Savitzer play, not even one game. There is no, you know, there is no sheet in front of him, no stats, no laptop in front of him. They're just sitting on a couch and, you know, giving opinions.
Yeah,
of players who they haven't watched.
Exactly. They are just people who are paid to have an opinion, and sometimes they have just to come up with something just to create more buzz and bring more business to the company, even though they don't mean it. But if somebody is going to say anything about Chelsea are spending their money, and I don't think billionaire like Todd Bowley is just going to come out there and just throw a bunch of money and don't know what he's doing. We have 4 directors right now at Chelsea. 4 of them. Another one is coming in February. Probably today he's going to sign a new contract. He's from Monaco. So we're going to have 5 directors. Intelligent people are there. We have Mr. Joseph always got like 1,000 calls. It's not professional, bro. Sometimes probably use another device because always when you are here, you get like 1,000 calls. Like, I don't know. You are really a big businessman. I've never seen anybody busy like you. Every second, you have calls, messages, and all that. And it's not good for our ears and for people who are watching us. So I have to take you off a little bit. Just answer to that call and probably put the telephone on mute or something, on airplane mode. Or, I don't know, something just to prevent those coming.
Green Talk.
Yes, sir.
Do we really need Caicedo anymore?
Caicedo, Moises Caicedo, for me, yes. We need somebody, but probably not him. Probably Declan Rice, because I am biased when it comes to academy product, of course. But I think we're going to need to reinforce that midfield. Jorginho is gone. Kovacic now, he's very good defending, putting tackle, beating the pressure, but we know the final third, his head is gone. Like, he's not going to offer nothing. And we have this Andrew Santos boy from Brazil. He's awesome. Right now, he's playing with Brazil. Last night, he scored another goal.
Where does he play?
He plays for Brazil. There is a term.
Which position?
Huh? He's in the midfield. He's in the midfield. He's almost 20 years old. He's still 19, but almost 20. And
what kind of a player is he?
He can play as box to box. He can sit back like N'Golo Kante. He can also advance. He can shoot from distance. He's a proper complete midfielder. Like every position in the, you can play him as a double pivot, or you can play 3 in the midfield. He's gonna be there. You can play him even as number 8, the way Brazil using him right now. The kid is in another level. I'm telling you right now. People are gonna be surprised by the level of the boy. But
so is he going to join us by next season or what?
No, he already joined Chelsea, signed, delivered. Now we are working on a work permit. Why he doesn't have a work permit? Because he hasn't really played many games with Brazil national team like the big boys. He plays with under 21s. You know what I mean? So that makes the work permit more complicated. But now with the tournament, because in UK you need certain kind of, they give you some kind of point based on your performances, where you're coming from, and also your national team, so to qualify for a work permit. But our billionaire will always find a loophole somewhere. I am sure that they're gonna find him a work permit very soon, and he's gonna start bowling. So I'm not even afraid of that. So let me finish about the midfield, because you ask, do we really need Moises Caicedo? Probably, or probably not, because I want to have quality from everywhere, my friend. I'm sick and tired of Chelsea injury FC. When N'Golo Kante is out, we are finished. When Herbert, you can mute yourself, brother, because there's a lot of echo. Yeah, thank you. So I am sick and tired. Have you noticed in the last 3 years, when Ben Chilwell is out, we are dead? N'Golo Kante is out, we are dead. Reece James, I don't want to depend on few players. I want us to continue being Chelsea Football Club, even if we have 11 injury players out, So bringing another quality in the midfield, there is nothing wrong. And why
at least we must have a solid bench as well.
Yeah, you are as good as your bench is, because the bench is gonna win you the league. The people from the bench are very important. So and of course we still have N'Golo Kante and all that, but N'Golo Kante can't play 38 games a season. We have to leave him alone, give him a rest, and probably in big games when we're gonna beat Manchester City again in the final of the Champions League, you can put N'Golo Kante. Haha. Okay, Mr. Drew Bell say you the GOAT. You are the GOAT, not me, Mr. Drew. Here.
Yesterday before a friend of mine passes an information yesterday about Enzo, when I posted it on your channel.
Sorry to cut you off, my brother. Don. Sorry to cut you off, but this brother here said that Hakim Ziyech, according to L'Equipe is like the biggest news outlet over there in France. So he just reported apparently that the green light being given to Hakim Ziyech to join PSG. I don't know how trusted this source is, my brother here, Mr. Anu. So I'm gonna have to double check if that is true. Give me a few more seconds. Let me check on L'Equipe, because I am subscribed to them too. So let me confirm. Let me try to confirm But me, I was kind of okay if the deal collapsed, because I wanted to keep him. To keep Hakim Ziyech, we need a strong bench and all that. Let me check L'Equipe. Okay. What L'Equipe say? Legal commission will meet at 9:30 a.m. So there were some legal team that had to meet to decide about Hakim Ziyech. But it looks like, this is the tweet that they put like 4 hours ago. So after the commission met, I think the green light was given. Let me double check to make sure. Kia Vitina. They are talking about Chelsea in France. Alors qu'il a été pisté en fait du mercato par l'Olympique lyonnais, Pathé 6 n'a pas pu rejoindre Lyon pour des raisons administratives. What is that news, bro? Maybe they haven't really updated on Twitter. Probably on their website they might say something here, but I haven't. Wait. So this is the last news that they put about Hakim Ziyech. That was 1 hour ago. They say info l'équipe, la commission judiciaire de la LFP s'est réunie ce mercredi matin à 10h30 pour étudier l'homologation du prêt d'Hakim Ziyech au Paris Saint-Germain. Celle-ci n'a pas pu venir dans la nuit en raison des documents envoyés trop tard par Chelsea. So the last tweet literally said that they couldn't register Mr. Hakim Ziyech because the document from Chelsea Football Club came late. But the commission were going to meet this morning, 10:30 French time, to decide if they can give the green light. But I haven't seen anything. But Mr. Anua, probably they're gonna update their Twitter page here. And thank you for letting us know. But it looks like Hakim Ziyech is gonna be given the green light to play for PSG. Let's wait and see. Okay, the deal has collapsed according to King Lee. Enzo, deal collapse? No, you are just a hater. You are just jealous of Chelsea Football Club. Okay, Mr. Don, my brother, you can go now. I was just checking on the info that I got from somebody, so yeah, you can now.
Yeah, I was even reading from the Twitter, Ben Jacobs. I believe you know him.
Yeah, Ben Jacob, I know him. Yes.
So there's nothing much. He wasn't registered on time last night. That is what they say.
So talking about Ben Jacobs here, he talked about Spurs confirmed Antonio Conte was recently unwell with severe abdominal pain and diagnosed with cholesterol stick stuff, whatever. And he will undergo surgery to remove whatever. Okay, so Antonio Conte might be out of the game for a few days probably because he needs a surgery. Get well soon, boss. And hopefully, Spurs are gonna start collapsing without Antonio Conte. The energy that he brings from the bench is different than other assistant manager. Hakim Ziyech loan and wasn't registered last time.
So as I was saying, the guy that gave me the information yesterday about Enzo that he has already signed. The paperwork, they are just pretending. They just want to wait till the end of the transfer window before they break the news. And later he said someone in London, because the guy lives in London, and he said by next season they want to sign two major players, one striker and one midfielder outside. So, and I said, who are those strikers? I said, the Chelsea management really want Osimhen. And I said, why Osimhen? I said, they are ready to bank on him or break back because of him next season. And any midfielder they can see that is good enough, they don't care. They are going to sign us. Okay.
I hope that midfielder is gonna be Declan Rice. You know why? Because Declan Rice is a very versatile player. We are already congested in that midfield already because even Lewis Hall can play in the midfield, and we have Enzo Fernandez and Andrew Santos and N'Golo Kante, Kovacic. So if we need Declan Rice, he can also play as a centre back. He can play many positions. He's a leader and he can bring something in the dressing room. If you look at our dressing room at the moment, who is really like a natural born leader that can really talk to people, like, you know, a talking leader? We don't have many of them. If you look at Reece James, many people have been saying he's the next captain or other. Me,
I don't see him.
Yeah. So me, the way I like my captain, they have to talk also, like a talking captain who can really tell you the truth and be friends next time. He will be like John Terry. He can even grab you on your collar and say, "Hey, give me 10 more minutes. Let's go. Keep going." You know, I don't like
Even
people.
though apart from Terry, there we have a lot of people, a lot of players who can, a lot of leader among them. Then, you know, someone like Drogba at that front line, you see him, you know, correcting most of his colleagues there. And if you see Lampard at the midfield, he coordinate that. He really coordinate that midfield during his time. And John Terry, the whole team, he carried them along.
Yeah. So what I'm saying here is that right now we don't have a natural leader in the team. I love talking leader. I think the new generation are very good playing football, but they are weak, like in terms of, I don't want to say it, I don't want to hurt somebody. If you are captain, sometimes you have to hurt people, you know, like because this is just like military service, bro. Sometimes you just need somebody to wake you up, tell you the truth face to face, and say, let's go do it. But we've been having Aspilicueta. Yeah, he can go and talk to the referee, but you know, so quiet on the pitch. And David Luiz need to deal with Kepa Arrizabalaga. Don't want to come off and he's, well, yeah, I need somebody who can talk. Reece James, yeah, okay, academy, English, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Mason Mount, no, he's also not a talking leader. So if you look how Declan Rice can lead the team, you will see that this is a proper captain. He can sit with you and talk to you nicely and explain to you, or he can even get louder and tell you what to do in that particular moment. So he's gonna bring something in the dressing room. And I don't know, Lewis Hall, very quiet kid, 17, 18 years old.
They still have a long way to go.
Let's see. But listen, even if you are 18, 19, you can be a captain of a big team. We've seen it all over. John Terry was captain at the age of 19. 19, he was a vice captain. 20 years old, he was a Chelsea captain already because of the leadership. So people like Levi Colwill could become, he's also a leader. He's also a talking leader, but he's been on loan a lot. He hasn't really played for Chelsea. So it's going to come back to the hierarchy and, you know, who is older than that. But I don't like to choose my captain based on just because you've been in the team long enough. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal, they figured out that Martin Odegaard is a leader. He's a natural leader. He can talk. He can command the troop. He's very good. And what they did, they bought him from Real Madrid last season only. The previous season, he just came on loan. And then they decided to go and buy him permanently. And immediately he got the captain armband. So I don't want to...
Because of his leadership role.
Yeah, because of his leadership. He's the captain of his country. Already he was the captain at the age of like 19, 20. He was already the leader of Norway, right? He's from Norway with Erling Haaland and all bunch. So a leader, you can even tell immediately like this guy is 18 years old, but he's acting like a grown-up man. He can make decisions. So I don't care if we just bought somebody and he's a leader and we give him, you know, the captain armband. I don't care about, oh, you've been here for 20 years, so you deserve to be a captain. No. You have to earn it. We have to see your leadership on the pitch and off the pitch. and you have to be a talking leader, in my opinion. It's too quiet, no. And what I said, on your feed, you will see. Oh, you want me to go on my feed? I don't want to put my feed here live on YouTube. You tell me the account that I have to go directly. You know why I avoid to put like general feed live on YouTube? Because you see some girls putting some pictures there. You're gonna see pop up in the timeline like, what is this? Because if you follow somebody that following those girls, and all their feeds are gonna come on your page, right? So I don't wanna just like go on everybody's feed here, general feed, because you might be in big trouble. If you show those kind of pictures on YouTube, you get banned. Your channel is gone, you know? So you tell me a specific account. As you can tell, I always go to specific account when I know them, but I can't put a general feed from Twitter live on YouTube, and I hope you understand that. You say the deal, what? The deal of Ziyech is rejected? Oh. Telefoot, oh wow, it was rejected, but you just told us that it was approved, the green light, and yeah, so rejected. The deal been rejected.
20 minutes ago, they said the appeal is taking place now in France.
Yeah, but I think the news coming out now that the appeal was rejected. But you know what? I will be happy either ways. I wanted him to be happy, play with Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, and enjoy his football because we don't give him enough playing time. But I'm also happy thinking that, hey, we still have a gem. We still have a bowler here, a magician in our team. So either ways, I was going to be happy, my friend. So let me double check what he just said here. And like I said...
Oh, it's not approved.
Not approved. Okay.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah, so transfer news just reported the loan for Hakim Ziyech to PSG is not approved by the LFP, which is, let's say, the FA Federation, you know, the federation, the French Federation over there in France. It's over and dusted. I feel sorry for you, my brother, but I'm happy that you stay with us. Let's finish the season strongly, and let's start beating team for fun. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I know. Well, whatever that happened to people in life has a reason. I believe
everything happened for a reason.
I believe this boy, I don't want him to go for real. And I know that he's going to perform. He's going to prove himself.
Yeah.
With his natural position.
Let me just plug myself a little bit here. If you can help me get 200 likes. I've been waiting for this for hours, bro. You have to remind people all the time. Your brother been here for 2 hours. I don't know how many hours I'll be here. I'm sacrificing my sleep, the family, and all that. So if you can help me with some more likes, it doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cost anything. It's just one click, 1 second. Let's get to 200 likes on YouTube right now. The more you like, the more people will join the show. We're still here for a little while because I'm still strong, you know, even though I haven't really slept a lot for the last couple of days, but I'm still good, waiting for some breaking news. And this one is confirmed. Hakim Ziyech deal to PSG is officially off. I don't know how I feel about it. It's still mixed emotions, you know, it's 50-50. I was going to be happy either ways. Happy for him to join PSG because he's going to play football. But happy now for Chelsea because we still have quality player. Whenever you wanna give him an opportunity, he's gonna deliver. So it's 50-50 for me. So yeah, you see, we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting closer and closer to 200, my friend. Let's keep pushing that like button, and let's see what's gonna happen at the end. Mr. Bright, I put you so many times. You are outside. Your connection is horrible. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm going to try to put you one more time. If it doesn't work, and then I'm not going to put you through again. Right? There we go again. You see? Always a lot of noise and playing Nigerian music. So I'm not going to put you again, my brother. You are playing loud music. You are outside. It's lagging. It's frozen. Man, come back next time, okay? Today, I'm done with you, all right? Come back next time. A lot of noise. I told you, first of all, fix your music. You're going to get me in trouble. Copyright and all that. Because it detects automatically. It's not like somebody is going to check, oh, did you use my music? YouTube knows. It's there. It's computer. It automatically you get in trouble. Your video is not monetized. Immediately, if the claim is there, they can remove your video and ban your channel. It's not like somebody is going to say, oh, you you are playing my music. It's a machine. It's automatic. You play somebody's music, bam, 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 you get red flags. Bam, 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 you are in trouble. Okay.
It's over. The PSG report, I've already posted it.
Yeah, I see it. It's everywhere. It's trending now on social, online. So I feel bad for him. Even I think Fabrizio Romano will say it at some point. Fabrizio probably is sleeping a little bit because he hasn't. He hasn't updated anything in the last hours, so I'm sure that the brother is very tired and taking some rest.
Yeah, that young man worked like a firecracker.
Yeah,
he was since 3 days ago.
Yeah, so let's see what is going to happen. So again, people, I'm gonna plug myself. This is my page on social media, Twitter and Instagram, the Green Turf. Follow me, I'll follow you back. I always follow people back. Everybody, no ego here. Nobody's bigger than nobody here, okay? We are family. So let's follow each other and grow this page a little bit. Green Turf, YouTube, Instagram, and also Twitter, just the way you see it on the screen right now. I always put some good videos daily over there. Some funny, some of them really very funny, just to entertain people, because there is a lot of toxicity online. So sometimes you have to bring something different instead of copy paste, just because toxic is a good business online. So you watch my page and you won't be disappointed. Try to bring some balance. Last night I made a video about Jorginho just to thank him. Listen, Jorginho is not my favorite midfielder. I like John Obi Mikel. You are Ramirez. You are Makelele. Those are my kind. It doesn't mean that I hate him or anything. It just, we have choices in life, bro. I choose to love blue. You like red. That is normal. You choose to eat chicken. I'm going to eat fish. That is normal. But there is no hate. There is no hard feeling. It's just not my kind, my type of midfielder. I want my midfielder to be direct. I want them to be powerful. I want them to be defensively and offensively solid. I want them to have assist. I want them to have powerful shot. I want them to be like overall package. But it doesn't take away the fact that Jorginho did a great job at Chelsea Football Club and won us trophies. Thank you so much. Goodbye. And if you say that, oh, you hate Jorginho, nobody hate Jorginho here. That is my I have my preferences, and you have to respect it. I don't have to be a cultist. I don't have to copy paste other people just because you adore Jorginho. I like the guy, but he's gone. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for Chelsea that we're gonna start seeing.
He is a baller, but he's not strong. He's too fragile in my face. So
he's not my type. That's it. Yeah, everybody got it. It's just like girls, right? You like a type.
Me, I like Michael Ballack.
Yeah.
During his time. I like
Michael Essien. Yeah, people like that. That is my kind of midfielder that I like. It doesn't mean that I hate Kevin De Bruyne or I hate anybody else. No, but it's not everybody supposed to be flip-flopping and hyping somebody for the vibes on social media. No, we all have our choices, my friend. So I made a short video last night just to say thank you so much for everything that you done for the club. And good luck for your future, but not against Chelsea Football Club, right? Because against the Chelsea, we're going to beat you for sure. So I make many videos. So if you can give it a chance and go watch the Green Turf and other kind of videos. So we're just waiting for some breaking news. Hakim Ziyech deal is officially over. I feel for the boy. Imagine the dream to play with Messi, to play with Hakimi, Mbappe, Neymar. It was going to be something. Even for 6 months or 4 months, you will be showing your kid and say, yeah, I played with Messi. Really? Yes, Messi. Me, I played with him. You see this picture here? Me and Messi having dinner. Oh, wow. Really? Yes. I'm telling you. That is a dream for many players, but it is what it is.
By next season, I know that it's going there, but
it might not be PSG anymore. It could be Milan. It could be another team. Next season, he's going to be 30 years old. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, next season we're gonna have to sell him in summer, so he can. Yeah, we have to let him go if you don't want to use him. Or who knows? Maybe he's gonna convince everybody how good he is, and you know
that is what I've been thinking. That I have a positive thinking about him. Like this guy is going to become something.
If you give him an opportunity, you give him a run of games. A run of games means back to back to back. Give him many games to prove us. People have been judging him based on 15 minutes here and there, based on the wrong positions, based on he doesn't even get any service from the midfield. How do you expect him to cook? Because he wants the ball to create magic. The ball is not coming to him. What do you expect from him? So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Probably.
This Hakim remind me someone like Crespo Shevchenko during his time with Chelsea. When last have you seen a player from the midfield throw a ball, make a long passes to his colleagues? No. All what they are playing is like tiki-taka, short pass, nothing.
Yeah, I'm sick of short passes, man.
Someone is open like 20 meters away. You can't even play ball.
So Chelsea already confirmed Enzo Fernandez. They already put some pre-announcement here, kind of a trial, a trailer. Yeah, that is the name. And they say coming soon. So they put some pictures here of Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, they even put Argentina flag and trophy.
Yeah, so the World Cup. So we have another World Cup winner in the team, baby. And so coming soon. So get ready. And I think he already landed in London. It's not a long trip from Portugal to England, and you are flying in a private jet. You don't have to go through like a custom or anything. It's VIP access, and the car already, the van waiting for you outside, and take you to Cobham.
I believe the boy is in London already.
Yeah, he's in the Cobham right now doing media. That's all I believe. Doing media, taking picture and saying how the dream since when I was a baby, I was a Chelsea fan, and all the PR stuff that they have to repeat, And I don't think he speaks English. He's gonna be in Portugal and people translating it. And I'm waiting for come on you Blues. And what is your opinion? Should we play him on the weekend? I don't know. When is our game again? It's gonna be against Fulham, right? The next game. It's gonna be in a few days from now. So Sunday or whatever, I don't even care now because I just focus too much on this.
We can bring him by the second half.
Second half?
Yeah.
But we started Joao Felix. Remember?
Yeah.
Joao Felix doesn't have any issue adapting at Chelsea. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. I don't care. I just wanna see something different.
What I know is that Graham Potter have to, now we have players. He need to wake up and wake his boy up too. You know, he must learn how to. You know, why I like Tuchel. Tuchel can motivate his player on the field. You see him fighting. You know, shaking also, his hand.
Yeah, I understand that, but the problem with me is I don't want people to fake. I don't want to fake people. If you are quiet, be quiet. Now people try to act a lot. If you see the TikTok generation is about create some kind of fake emotions and create some kind of fake reaction from people. I mean, if you are quiet, you are quiet. We had one of the best managers in the history of Chelsea, Ancelotti. Always he comes and cross his hand and let the business done on the pitch. You are good, bro. You don't have to be Antonio Conte to win games. If energy was the reason why teams are winning games, and then Antonio Conte was going to be winning every single game. Pep Guardiola, or let's say Jurgen Klopp was going to be winning every game. How many times he get on referees? How many times he pushes referee, the officials, and get on the pitch running like a clown? How many times? But at the end, they're still losing. So I understand what you mean. A lot of energy is always good, but just don't really make it as that is the reason why we are losing games just because our manager doesn't say anything. Come on, man. You are good. And you will see all this narrative is going to disappear when we have a proper midfield. When
it makes me remind this guy that won us a Champions League, Di Matteo, or what is the name?
Yeah, Roberto Di Matteo.
Di Matteo. He only stand and put his hand looking.
Yeah, man. Like I like people to be themselves. I don't like fake people. And we are living in a generation of TikTok and social media, or people want to create some kind of fake emotions for reaction. Come on, man. And I see him talk a lot from the bench just because he's not all the time up and yelling at people. I play a little bit of football in a good level, and I hate it when the coach needs to yell at you like a kid on the pitch all the time. You like, let me do the job. You give me strategy. Let me do the job. You feel frustrated sometimes. Too much of authority also is not that good. But yeah, it is what it is, my friend. I just don't know why that is a problem. It looks like we are looking for a red flag to get on him because we don't like him to begin with. So anything that we can hit him with, we will go for it. Why is that? I don't know. Aubrey, you have a lot of noise, my friend. I can't put you through because, I have to keep it a little professional. I think you are in the supermarket or something. It's like you have 1,000 people behind you trying to eat you alive or something. I don't know. You are in a very, very busy place, my friend. Munaisa said that let's give time to the team to gel. Yeah, they have to gel. I agree with you. Aubrey here said, I don't want Hakim Ziyech to go. I was really praying for him to stay. Okay, so your God really answer your prayer, Mr. Aubrey from Zambia, my brother from Zambia. Bobby Smokey, this is the same link. I've been reposting it. Everybody is calling without any problem, but you always have problem. I don't understand why. Hopefully you can call at some point because I'm still here for a little while. All right, waiting for some breaking news. Mr. Victor, I'm not gonna put that on the screen, what you just said about Jorginho. I think it's time to let guy rest in, I'm not gonna say rest in peace because he's not dead, but
rest in his place.
Yeah, rest in peace in terms of let him alone, leave him alone, pretty much. Okay, I don't want to hear any Jorginho agenda anymore, right? He's not in your team anymore. Let him play football where he is enjoying. So I'm not gonna put that on the screen because it might be considered as a hate speech. I know you say hate quotation, you don't hate him really, but it just, those machine on YouTube might interpret it as if you hate somebody else, because those are machine. They are not human being to see what you meant by that. So, I mean, we have to leave Jorginho alone. From now on, you're not going to hear me saying too much about Jorginho. I might throw some punches here and there when people try to punch me. I will punch back. But I'm going to leave him alone. Give him an opportunity. Give him a chance to fail somewhere else, okay?
What people don't understand is that they say one man food is another man poison. Understand? Getting there, it may become another thing. At the end of the day, we'll say, why do we let him go?
Yeah, I am not going to say that, definitely. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean when he wins the Premier League and we're, oh my God, we made a mistake. I mean, it's making you feel kind of bad because it's Arsenal. If he moved to Manchester United or City or Liverpool away from London, you know, it was going to be a normal one. But the London rivalry with Arsenal is so intense that it's going to always make you feel some kind of bad. But it's not something that I will lose sleep. Oh, my goodness, look at that. He came back and scored against us. Why? No, I'm not going to say that, man. Come on. We move. And it doesn't mean that Chelsea are going to win every single game because Jorginho is gone. No. We're going to lose games. We're going to struggle. That is part of the process. The solution is not by letting Jorginho go. The problem is we have to build a team to beat other teams. I'm inside my room now. I don't know. Who are you, James? I can ring back. Yeah, you can call back, Mr. James. You don't have to ask me permission. You can call back anytime you want, you know. Anytime you want. I feel sorry for Hakim Ziyech. According to Mr. Phil. Okay, you feel sorry for him. I don't really feel good. I don't know. I have some mixed emotion. I don't feel good. I don't feel bad too. So it's 50-50 because I wanted him to stay anyways because we need more quality from the bench. So, but I respect your opinion. If you feel like this was an opportunity for him to show what he can do in Paris. Bobby Smokey in the building. Unmute yourself and let's go.
Ogs.
Yes, sir.
Ogs.
Yes,
you
sir.
Know, I don't know if we spoke last night, if we celebrated together, screamed together at this monumental deal.
Yeah.
But boy, was that wonderful. But you know, Ogs, you see, as Chelsea now, we're living in a dimension. The establishment clubs and the authorities, we need to be careful. You know, they're raging, they're so jealous, bitter, looking to tarnish the club with anything they can say or do, or, you know, oh, Chelsea spent 600 and something million. Oh, you know, emphasizing anything that will galvanize negativity towards the club. They are so enraged by this. But what saddens me in all this is that we have a generation of Chelsea fans on social media that spend all their time looking for the negative stuff to put out there about the club. They can never be positive. They can never be happy. Always, oh, but this, but that, but this, but that. They're not fans. They don't know the culture of supporting our club. You know, they're just newbies. They're just this new
generation of bars.
Flaky generation. I don't even want them as fans. I don't want them near us, really. You know, we've got enough to do. The thing we need to be aware of is that now these people want us not to succeed.
They want us to fail.
Yeah, the officials are gonna be looking for decisions against Chelsea. Everything. They'll try and heap even more pressure on Graham Potter. You know, Graham Potter cannot start immediately ripping up trees. These players have to settle in. They have to settle into his system. You know, I'm looking more to just hoping we can do enough to claw our way back to a Champions League place, and then work on this team over the pre-season. That's where he'll really get them, or have the opportunity to get them playing to their potential. If by some act of miracle we manage to win the Champions League, it'll be something that will send us yet again into complete euphoria. You know, we are a miracle team. We've performed miracles. You know, miracles have been put upon us before because we don't perform the miracles. God performs miracles. But, you know, it's not impossible for us. You know, this has been an extraordinary transfer window. Instead of this effing media to turn around and say, wow, you know, these new owners, they've come in, they've looked at the regulations and the rules, they've utilized it to try and overhaul the team, refurbish the team. They're just focused on the negatives. The negatives. Oh, what if it doesn't work? And you've got players on an 8-year contract that just sit there taking just things that they wish to happen. That's what they're talking about. Shame on them. I pray we win the Champions League, do the quadruple next year, just in your face.
In your face.
Absolutely. In your face to the media.
Yeah, all those jealous, they have nothing else to do. They are just looking for so-called red flags 24/7 because they know they are jealous of you. Pundit, you are a journalist, and I'm not sure. How about the money? How? Hey, this is our own money, and we are doing everything legally. There is nothing illegal here. We didn't get some kind of hidden sponsorships from there and there to try to cover certain costs. No, everything is legal. When it's legal, it's allowed. And we're going to balance books. We have so many players. Yes. Are we going to sell some of them? Yeah. Next summer, we're going to buy a few more players, but also we're going to let many of them go. So, I mean, people need to leave us alone, man. Leave us alone.
We sell at our own time. We've already done a rush sale for the whole club. We don't need to sell our players like that. You know, this stuff with Hakim Ziyech, I think there's an appeal going on, but it's
already rejected.
Okay,
he's staying at Chelsea. He's staying at Chelsea. It's confirmed by French Federation. I was reading from official French Federation. Decision. So they rejected Hakim Ziyech, the man. Yeah.
This is a magnificent opportunity for him to show what he can do.
If he's given equal opportunity, if he's on the pitch, because if he doesn't play,
why not?
Why not? Because the way it looks to me, Graham Potter wanted to use Mudryk. That's why he accepted to let him go. Now,
Mudryk is not going to play every single game. In fact, unless Mudryk is registered on the B list, I don't think he'll be registered for Champions League. Oh, he is on the B list.
Yeah, he's on the B list.
Okay, then he'll have the opportunity, but there's always injury, there's always suspension. If he stays fit all the way, that's fine. Remember, Hakim Ziyech can play on the left and on the right.
Yeah, and he can even on the middle as a free role. The problem, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, is rotation and too much changes is enemy of progress. Sometimes when you're trying to create a team, a strong 11, and you start chopping and changing all the time, it doesn't work that way. Somebody like Klopp or Pep Guardiola can afford it because they've been together with the same team for the last 5-6 years. So for somebody who is trying to implement something in a team, you will see that they need some time to be stubborn, to try something, to create something out of them. If you start changing too much at the beginning of the project, you might not succeed and people are going to need your help. They're going to need to cut your head off. That's what I meant. Yeah.
The people that he should then have on the bench, at least until the pre-season next summer, and we can reorganize and replan our strategy to attack the next season. You play with the seasoned pros, so-called seasoned pros. The likes of your Lewis Halls and Chukwuemeka's, and they will be on the bench, and they're young. They're not meant to play week in, week out. The regulars should be your João Felix, your Mudryk, because of the cost he came with and the fact that he came with that expectation, and he was promised to be a regular. And of course, Madueke, I can see him by default having to rotate with the Hakim Ziyech anyway. I can really see that happening. Yeah. And that's fine, and that's fine. We've got Havertz up front, And by the way, two questions.
Yes, sir.
One, I can't remember who the second penalty taker was. I thought it was Havertz. But who's going to be our penalty taker? And two, who's going to be the vice captain now?
Okay, first of all, who's going to be taking some penalty? Mr. Don, I'm going to give it to you because you've been very quiet. If you are still at work, don't worry, you can still quiet. But I don't want to just answer myself everything because I want everybody to be part of the show. Are you still there, Mr. Don? No, probably walking now. So come back anytime. Don't worry about rushing anything. I'm still here. So I'm going to go now and answer. I wanted Mr. Don to answer, but now I'm going to do it myself. Yeah. Penalty takers, I want to give our strikers the opportunity to get to 20 goals a season. That builds your confidence. And it's going to, it always helps. A penalty here and there. So I've been asking even back in the day when Tammy Abraham was our striker, I wanted to give it to Tammy, not Jorginho, but Jorginho is the best penalty takers and all that. So now one of our attackers need to take. And yeah, you are right. Kai Havertz was like the second on the list to be taking penalties, because that's what Thomas Tuchel said back then when we won the World Cup, the Club World Cup. He said because Jorginho was out and Havertz is a natural penalty taker. So Havertz definitely, but I don't mind if it's gonna be Mikhailo Mudryk or it's gonna be Joao Felix. I just want somebody from our attacking position to be able to take penalties because that helps, that builds confidence, and we want goal. I don't know. We have to go back in the day when we used to destroy teams for fun. Ancelotti days where you go to Aston Villa, you destroy them like 8, stuff like that. But our strikers don't have any kind of confidence. So yeah, one of them from the front line, I'm okay with that. But also you have to know how to take penalties though, because if you don't know, and then we might go and give it to I don't know who else. So Mr. Don, who should be taking penalties at Chelsea Football Club after Jorginho?
After Jorginho?
Yes.
And one of those new guys supposed to, because they are going to be with Chelsea forever. So we should start training them. Maybe
who comes first? Enzo Fernandez. How about Aubameyang, our number 9?
The great daddy is going very soon, so we should let him. We need to train one of our new boys that will be there forever. Aubameyang might be going next season, so we don't have to waste our time.
Mason Mount missed a lot of penalties his days at Chelsea.
No Mason Mount.
He need to compose himself because it looks
I don't know why they are giving penalty to Mason Mount because to me he have this. I don't know. Maybe to me the guy is selfish. I don't want to listen.
Well, the penalty has nothing to do with selfishness because in training there is a hierarchy of people that take penalty. In training, he takes very good penalties. But when it comes to 40 people watching you, the pressure is mounting. he missed a few of them.
Not everyone that can face crowd. Understand? Some people are very panicky.
Definitely, he can face the crowd because he's very good overall as a player. But when it comes to penalty, it's a different story. That's what the point I'm trying to make.
You know, when you see me one-on-one, you see, hey, this guy can do a lot of stuff. Where I will do something that will impress you, but when it comes to crowd, I can't.
So also, I wanted to mention something here very quickly. Just because you missed a few penalties in your life doesn't mean that you're gonna miss all the time. You can build your confidence. You can practice even more, and nothing is sure. Penalties just like lotteries. You score. You can learn from the past, and if you have a strong mentality, I think you should be able, because you never know when you have like 11 penalties to take, and you have to take it. At some point, you're gonna have to take it. We're gonna move to the second.
I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but I tend to assess a good penalty taker by the way they strike the ball, and good strikers of the ball. And Kai Havertz is leaps and bounds ahead of Mason Mount. Is not a good striker of the ball. He scores some good goals occasionally, but in general, he's not. And his penalty taking is the same. Yep. And he's somebody that runs around so much in a game that he's exhausted by the time it comes to doing something like that. And
I agree. That's it for sure. Tom, I'm coming to you now. We have a second question that Bobby asked, so let us finish. But I want you to say hi. So give us 1 more minute to answer to the second question, and we're gonna come to you. We have our brother Tom. He's a top journalist from Manchester United, and we're gonna start talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back at Manchester United. So give us a minute to answer to the second question. So, Mr. Don, the second question was, who is going to be the vice captain after Jorginho Frello? Because the captain still Aspilicueta, right? Who is going to be the vice captain?
Who do I see that has a leadership spirit among them? So, James Carney.
He's too quiet for me. But that is your choice. I'm not saying anything. That's your choice. I have to respect it. But he's not my kind of captain or vice captain. I don't know if that makes sense.
I understand you.
Yeah. He can lead on the pitch because he's that good. So naturally, you give him the captain armband, just like Kante under Lampard. He was one of the captains, right? But when it comes to leadership, you want somebody who can really talk to people and all that.
Good talker and active player, that can motivate them. We don't have such players
go ahead,
anymore.
go straight to the point because other people are waiting to talk. Go straight. What is your choice? Thiago Silva, good. Yeah, Thiago Silva.
Thiago.
That is a good choice because even the GOAT, Mr. The GOAT here said Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva is going to be the second one on the list. We agree on that one. And also somebody said something very important. Mr. Blue London said that Nkunku is a penalty specialist. So I even forgot we signed Nkunku. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but he's not here yet though.
Yeah, he's not here yet. But next season, can you imagine Nkunku, Felix, if we can keep him, and we have Mudryk and we have Mudryk, man, Lord have mercy. Let's hear from another brother here because he's going to give us a perspective from a Manchester United. So let's respect him. Whatever, if you want to bring the banter, bring it on, bro. We are ready. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I took you off by mistake. You are back again. Tom.
Yeah, evening. What are we talking about then?
Good morning. Nothing.
Morning,
you can bring whatever you want. We're talking about Chelsea awesome transfer window. Why are you jealous? Why people want to kill us? What do you think about the money spent? You think
to be honest, I've got my own opinion on it. I think it's smart. If I'm being honest, I think what Todd Bowley's done, I think he's come into football and he's basically took the piss out of everybody else because he's found all these different financial loopholes where you can get around financial fair play. There was always this claim that you can never get around financial fair play because the restrictions are that tight on football clubs. Well, he's just proved the opposite of that. So long as you sign young, low-profile players, but the best young, low-profile players in their own leagues or in the world. For example, Enzo Fernandez is probably the best midfielder in Portugal right now. Yeah. Mudryk was probably the best player in the Ukrainian league, especially at Shakhtar as well, the club that he's from, which is the best team in that league. You know, Badiashile was probably one of the best centre-halves that was France, in Ligue at the time. Then you bought him. Felix was surplus to requirements under Simeone, so it was an ideal situation to do. And like you say, you brought in all these different players, but it's the sort of profile of age that you're going for. And yeah, the way that you structure the deals is where you're getting around the FFP because of, you know, giving 7-8 year contracts to some players in this case. Yeah, but then you can pay, you can pay, say, £30 million or something as a one start-up instalment, and then you could pay 10 for the next 8 years, and it rounds up to the same figures. So you're only paying £10 million per year for a player. You add times that buyout of 5 players that you've already bought this window, you're only spending basically £50 million. Yeah, but exactly. you're just paying off 5 players. Yeah. So then you could easily just go out there and buy somebody permanent for £50 million. You've only spent £100 million that season. Yeah. Paying off other players and then also buying more. So it works out financially suitable and it's a good bit of business. So I'm not going to come here and say that it's banter or anything like that, because at the end of the day, you've found the ways around financial fair play. Yeah. It's logic, and you're buying the best young talents that are out there in the world. And the only thing that I would say for Chelsea's part anyway is we're going to see if Graham Potter can cut it next season or not, because he has then a full pre-season with these new players, the squad, get to know the players, the personalities, who his leaders are in the dressing room. Like I know you've just been discussing about who the vice captain could be and things like that. Yeah, you know, he's going to find out a lot about this squad when you go on a pre-season tour. So after that and going into the new season is when I think you will see what Graham Potter's version of Chelsea is really all about, because he's had that full term. I mean, he'll have already had the experience of a couple of months with the players to then see what works in the Premier League and what doesn't. And then he can reinvent himself on the pre-season tour. But for me, looking on the outside in, I look at what Todd Bowley's done, and yeah, it's a madness. You know, I think you spent nearly £600 million in 6 months. Like, it's a madness. But he's looking with the vision of 7-8 years. Yeah, for some of these players, that's the vision. And in many cases, that's the modern day way of looking. We all look for the best players who are like, we don't look for players who are 28, 29 years old who might have won 4 Champions League. We look for the next one of them who will do that by the time that they're 28, 29 years old. We look for a younger version of them. That's the modern day way that we look for players at any football club anyway. Yeah. But no, I think some of the signings you've made anyway, it's really good. I think the Fernandez one
really the fact that you are being honest here, because all I'm getting is banter, hate from people. You're doing something illegal. We didn't do anything illegal. We found out a so-called loophole. It was there for years. Nobody wanted to use the loophole, the so-called loophole, and we used the loophole. All of a sudden, everybody around the world want to kill us. Yes, sir.
Please, can I say something?
Yes, sir. Go on.
I'm bored of this. All these other fans, I'm tired of it. In fact, I'm going to leave soon. I'm bored. They never have anything.
Do me a favor, please.
They look for the constant negative about Chelsea. And the thing is that, you know, the English sector of these fans, they have mastered the art of all this sort of stealth abuse. Oh, what about the money? Oh, what if this? Oh, what if that? Oh, what? Just why not? Well done, Chelsea. Yeah, you've done well. Well done. You're trying to revamp your team. You're good. You're progressing. I just want to congratulate you. What about that?
No, they don't
What
do
is
that.
wrong with
It's
you
banter.
people? I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Dan, you're jealous.
I understand that.
You're
Bobby
so
is losing
jealous,
it, people.
man.
Leave us alone. We didn't do anything illegal here. We did.
They spent so much money. Oh, what about the money Broly spent? Oh, what about FFP? Oh, what about
Yeah,
Oh,
keep
what
crying.
about
And
this?
I love it. Bobby, listen, I love it. I love when they are crying because it makes you feel good. Yeah, it was Russian money. Now American money is supposed to be clean one.
it's
But all of a
boring.
sudden
It's boring.
we spend American money, they get on us again. So let's get
Meanwhile, when Man United want to spend money, oh, they're all so happy. Oh, someone's coming to buy Man United. Oh, Man United bought players for this, but nobody complains.
Yeah.
We're all okay. Oh, well done, Man United. You've got your 90 million Paul Pogba. You've got your
100
80
million Anthony, yeah.
so and so. But if it's
Maguire
Chelsea,
and
they
others.
look for all the negatives.
all the negative stuff
It's
to say.
boring. It's boring.
It is.
It really is.
It is really boring, to be honest with you. So, Mr. Arsenal fans on YouTube, keep crying, brother, because we are coming for you and we're going to beat you at the Emirates. And Mr. Goat, you say you are cheating. Nobody is cheating. It's legal. And you look at the book. Look what the definition of cheating is before talking. And somebody say here, no, Chelsea is ruining the Premier League. Okay, yeah, we love to ruin football again so we can make you jealous. Koulibaly is oh man, don't call people names here. We know that Koulibaly didn't really start very well at Chelsea, but who knows, the second part of the season he might help us do something. But we bought him, he's our player. We're supposed just to blame. We're supposed to protect them and support them. Anybody can have hard time in the Premier League, my friend, okay? Anybody, no matter how good you are, including Enzo Fernandez. I think it will be sometimes that he will find it difficult in England. Weather, food, driving the wrong side of the road, stuff like that. And the family is not there. English, very difficult to learn. So some social issue might play into, you have to take that to consideration. But listen, nobody is perfect, and we're gonna improve. That's all I can tell you right now. Let's see. United didn't spend 300 million. Congratulations to you, because your owners are cheap and they don't want to spend money on you. What is wrong by my owner decide to spend money on me? And that is a no debate, Mr. Goat. Manchester United is a bigger brand to be one. Yeah, you are a bigger brand. That's why you have to spend money, but you are not.
But we make the only thing is with us is I've always said this with Man United and the new owners. We don't need essentially a sugar daddy. We don't need oil money to be successful. Because our revenue
produce a lot of money. United,
it's the revenues that we make with the brand. We at one point in time, I think 3 years ago, even when we were still shy, we were still making the most money out of all the big teams: Barcelona, Real Madrid,
even Real Madrid.
We were making all the money. Even when Messi was going to PSG, we were still making the same amount of revenues as them. With or without Cristiano Ronaldo at the football club, with shirt sales and commercial deals, we were still making more money than them. And this is the one thing that I've always said with us is we don't need state ownership to come in and save us or anything like that. We just need somebody who's going to come in, maybe invest, I don't know, a couple of $100 million. It's similar to what Todd Bowley's doing. Come in, invest about maybe half of what he's invested already, £300 million, into, say, the playing squad, and then let such as the revenues that we make pay for a new stadium or a revamp, pay for the women's team, the youth team, or pay for some of the world's best directors in the world to come to our football club and find the cheap gems of the world. Because, like for example, with you guys at Chelsea, if you would have appointed a sporting director a lot more before than you appointed Christian Vivel, if you would have brought somebody in like that maybe 3 or 4 years prior to it, instead of buying Kai Havertz for £100 million, you might have gone out there and bought somebody like a Mudryk for barely even 20 million at that time, then, because nobody would have known who he is.
Or something. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. So in terms of an owner coming in and splashing the cash around, any new owner at a high-level football club is going to do that. Liverpool, for exactly the same reasons, are up for sale with FSG at the moment. If FSG sell it to whoever, this new owner is going to come in and they're going to hit the ground running and they're going to spend money. As soon as FSG bought Liverpool off of Gillette, they went out there and spent £300 million in the first summer window. So it will be done at any football club. And I'm not just saying this at my own football club, but this is the one thing that I always get mixed up is, same thing with you guys with Chelsea. You don't genuinely need estate ownership. You just need somebody who's going to initially finance the club, who is then going to expose your club to bigger regions. For example, Todd Bowley came in and said Chelsea have not hit the market in America as much as they should do. So you will make more revenues out of America, given it's an American ownership. You've obviously already hit the market in like the African region. Asia, I can't remember the last time you had a pre-season tour or something in Asia to try and attract fans and more revenues. So there is the markets out there for your brand to grow and get bigger. And then when you get to the level that, say, we're at, all you need then is Todd Bowley just to sit there and say, right, the revenues that we make will run the football club. If you want to go out there and buy £100 million to spend in January, there it is. The revenues make it. And by doing so, with FFP, the money that you make in a football club is then the money that you're legally allowed to spend, depending on what competition you're in, Champions League, Europa League or Conference League, or no Europe at all. That then determines it. And with the players that you brought in, I would say within at least maximum 2 years, you'll be back in the Champions League easily. That's the maximum.
Yeah, we'll be back. We will be back again.
But I think you'll be back. If you don't get it this year, you'll definitely get it the following year.
Yeah, the following season we're gonna get it. Nobody knows. Football is so complicated and weird sport to understand. I've seen worse Chelsea teams go and win the Champions League out of the blue, 2012, and this season is going to be very difficult, almost impossible to make top 4, but we're going to keep on fighting. We have at least a goal to attend, so it's going to give us more motivation to keep fighting for something at least, and let's see what's going to happen at the end of the season. And what I heard about the new formula of the Champions League, Chelsea might just qualify based on, I don't know, some kind of coefficient, something like that. Do you know the new Champions League is going to start next season, right?
Yeah, the new format.
The new format that they said they might just get some teams based on their history in the Champions League and that. So one way or another, Chelsea might find a way to get to the Champions League. I'm not worried about it. I'm just happy for us building the team, but whatever will gonna happen, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there, and we're gonna support our team. Mr. The Goat said that. What do you think? Would Chelsea make top 4 with this squad or this money spent? Well, it doesn't depend on Chelsea because there are so many other teams in front of Chelsea. So you need people to lose games, and you need to be almost perfect. And also, for your information, just because you bought a lot of players doesn't mean that you're gonna make a good team immediately. And if you are old enough like me, you will understand back in the day, probably the first Galactico or the second one, they bought all the big players in the world, but they couldn't even qualify for the Europa League because there were so many superstars, Beckham, Owen, big Ronaldo, all that, but they couldn't even make it to the Europa League. They can't even finish 4th in La Liga. So this is, you can say whatever you want, the banter money. It's not just because you spend now that you're gonna win. Pep Guardiola been with the same team for 7 years. So there are many issues that you can have building a team. So you have to learn that. Mr. KK, I don't know. Double K, I'm gonna call you Double K. Why are you KK? It's just missing one K to make you a bad guy. So you have to change your name, man. The K kind of refer to something really not good here in the US. You are from the UK. I think it's your initial, but you have Khalidou Koulibaly or something. Are you Khalidou Koulibaly? Okay. All the jokes aside, let me read your comment here. You said Drogba, Terry, the best in the league 2012. They were not in their best, to be honest with you. Drogba couldn't even run anymore, but he was Didier Drogba. He would pop up out of nowhere and score a header. So Drogba was already going down the drain in 2012. So I don't know what you're talking about, because before even that, John Terry couldn't even get in the team under AVB, and before that under after that under Benitez, he benched him completely. You know what I mean? So you're saying that Drogba and Terry were the best back then, and Terry didn't even play the final, if you know what I'm saying, because he was suspended. He had a red card against Barcelona in the semi-final when he pushed Sanchez. Sanchez back then was playing for Barcelona, and John Terry was defending, and kind of push, just a little push, to tell you how these referees and how they hate Chelsea. That is not even a yellow card in a million years. And Sanchez kind of milk it when Terry tried to push him, and kind of his knee also touched his back, and he was, he was on the floor just like a baby, or somebody just shoot him from the... Oh man! But listen, that action made us stronger, and we went all the way to win the Champions League. But I'm telling you right now, it was really not nice to see. So some comment here. I'm not gonna read all of them, but we are going slowly and surely to the end. Tom, you wanted to say something in general. Antonio Conte, let me report this. Antonio Conte is gonna have a surgery, so he will be out for a few weeks probably. And
probably
speedy recovery to our former coach. Do you think that it's done now for Tottenham Hotspurs when Conte is not there? Do you think they can really win games without Conte?
I don't really think so. But if I'm being honest, I would look at it from maybe a bit more of a positive outlook with a lot. If I was a Tottenham fan, because I'd look at it and think, right, these players will know that they don't have a coach now, so there is that freedom there to go and play the way that you want, because you're going to see who's got the personality in a way in that Spurs team to win games when things might not be going for you. Like, for example, circumstances that happened with Antonio Conte having I think he's having gallbladder surgery or something like that. So, having these sort of circumstances, obviously wish him the best of luck and everything. But in many cases, for a lot of these Chelsea players, I would look at Tottenham players. I would look at it and think, you need to go now and show who you really are as a player. You're going to see the best, such as a Harry Kane, for example. Does he have that leadership sort of quality to keep the team together, like we've seen, such as England? Took them all the way to the final when he was the captain in the England camp with Gareth Southgate. Eric Dyer, for example, who's normally a stonewall sort of centre back, will we see something more solidified because there's no pressure there at the time on whatever? But the same thing with Antonio Conte's cases, the coaches that he's brought in are some of the best coaches that you can get in Italy. Some of the best, number 2s, number 3s, in terms of your coaching staff. I think he's got probably one of the best set-piece coaches in the world. And when you look at some of these sort of profile of coaches and stuff, yes, they've never been managers. There's a difference between a coach and a manager. Yeah. A coach will do the work for the manager. Yeah. Therefore, you look at it, for example, Mikel Arteta did all of the work for Pep Guardiola. He imposed Pep Guardiola's philosophy on those Manchester City players. And ever since he's left, that Manchester City team hasn't looked as complete for a full season where they were breaking records. They were breaking 100-point margins and things like that. They've not even come anywhere near close to doing that in any of the seasons since he's left. That's not saying that Mikel Arteta was the glue to Pep Guardiola, but this is what I'm saying with Antonio Conte and his staff. So for me, I don't think it's completely over, because I would never write any team off in these circumstances. Because teams like Spurs, for example, you wouldn't have even thought about it last season that they would have got it, and they did in the end. Same thing with us. I was coming into the season as a Man United fan, and I looked at it and I thought, yeah, I've got the coach that I always wanted all over the summer in Erik ten Hag. But even with bringing in 1, 2, maybe 3 players of his own, he's still got about 9 players that aren't his. So I'm not expecting much. But we're in all 4 competitions and potentially on our way to the final of Wembley if we win tonight against Forest. So at the end of the day, time's changing football. Yeah. And football's a short career for a lot of players and for a lot of managers. But I think in terms of Spurs themselves, just stay compact. Stay for Antonio. I wouldn't say Dyche's style, but stay with the style that he set out. Yeah. Maybe just play more progressive.
Yeah, more progressive, proactive. And probably they're gonna be even more relaxed, because Antonio Conte kind of management is kind of very military kind of, some players will hate that. They need a more relaxed environment, so they might be even better. Yeah, you're completely right on this one. Let me report something here from social media. Chelsea already confirmed one way or another Enzo Fernandez. They are already preparing a video. He might be already at Cobham Training Center right now doing the media thing. And Chelsea put just some clips here saying, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. So that tells you that it's going to be, they're going to announce it officially after doing the media work and all that. The medical was good. The medical was good, went smoothly last night. And Enzo Fernandez, let's wait and see if we can play against the Fulham. And that is going to be something else. At the Bridge, his debut at the Bridge, and we beat Fulham. That is going to be a very good beginning for his career at Chelsea Football Club. What do we have here? What is trending? Hakim Ziyech deal to PSG collapsed the last minute because the document Chelsea sent arrived late and they couldn't register him. And they tried to make it work, but the French Federation over there said, no, we're not going to accept this. It's done. Hakim Habibi Ziyech is going to play with Chelsea until next season. I feel bad for him, but I also feel good for Chelsea because I think he's a quality player that can help us fight for the remaining of the season. So, yeah, imagine that he was going to play with Messi and Mbappe and Neymar. I think it's a dream for many players to be in that position. What else is trending here on social media? No, nothing. Let me jump. Is David Austin said something here? No. Let's see. No, nothing from Austin. He doesn't really update a lot because you want to make sure that everything is correct before he reports on anything. Simon Phillips. Chelsea owners see this spending as 5-10 years project where this is all capital investment and value of the club will double. Okay, the capital and value of the club will double by spending that kind of money. You value your asset, and then the company is going to have even more value. That's why I told you those billionaires, they know exactly what they are doing. And I continue here, said they are willing to go as big for the next 2 years. So expect much more. So we are not done yet. We're going to continue buying big names, but also building with the youngsters, because it's going to value this company, Chelsea Football Club, even more because you have big names and big values. So not only about their names, but if they are bowlers, of course, if they are very, very good bowlers. So Americans are not stupid. They are coming with investment. They know exactly what they are doing. So people need just to give them a chance to continue with this project. Oh man. So Subster to Manchester United is a here we go. And I think we're going to finish with Tom. Talk to us about Sabitzer, because I'm going to have to take a break because I see my blue army starting walking up. So I have to take care of them a little bit. And I will be back tomorrow. Today I'm working actually from home, so I still have time to walk on my own terms. So I will be back at some point when I'm finishing feeding people breakfast and all the good stuff. I'll be back at some point when we announce Enzo. But Tom always is another brother from another mother. Always come here to help the channel. He's a Manchester United fan. He's gonna talk to us about absolute bowler that they just bought. What is your opinion in general about what is his first name again?
Marcel.
Marcel, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, Marcel Sabitzer. To be honest, it was deadline day, wasn't it? And I'll be real and honest. I was fearful was going to go for some, player who was in England or something and just didn't make it. We was going to go down the route of not this exact player, but maybe like an Adam Lallana sort of profile of player, somebody who's proven it in the Premier League and was a cheap option to get on loan for the rest of the season. That's the sort of profile I looked at and thought, if we're going to get anybody, that's probably what we're going to get. But to get somebody who's played in a high-profile league, who's played an aggressive style of football like he did at Leipzig, who has gone to Bayern, and I don't blame him for not being able to get in the team, because you've got Kimmich and Goretzka there, which are the Germany's boys, like the Bayern Munich through and through. So it's very hard to get that sort of profile there, albeit he's the coach's boy at the end of the day. Him and Konrad Lamar, they were the two players, and Danny Olmo, they were the three midfield players that were his, rock and roll at RB Leipzig that got him the job at Bayern. So I do look at it from a little bit more perspective than maybe other people do. I think he's not obviously played. I know he's played like 24 appearances this season, but he's not had a consistent run of minutes, is what I'm trying to say, like 90 minutes after 90 minutes. I think he needs at least, I would give him until the end of February to settle in properly. At beginning of March, I want to see some consistency. I want to see some, performances and things. He's coming to a league he's never played in before. He's got to adapt. Obviously, some of these players he will never have met in his life. But given that he's an Austrian, I think he's well educated. So I would assume he speaks some English as opposed to none at all. But at the end of the day, I just think it's smart business for the time frame that we had in one day. But I always look at our owners and say that, there always gets this question thrown around about the Glazer family as to, they don't operate in a way where when we want to get players and things like that, because the finances aren't there, they're not willing to finance deals, this, that, the other. But I think this just shows all along for 18 years of this ownership that when we want a player, we can get them. And when we need a player, we can get them. Because they didn't have 24 hours. They had 11 hours from lunchtime to get Marcel Sabitzer agreed with Bayern Munich, because they wanted us to buy him instead of loan. So you've had to negotiate them away from buying him, which we couldn't do because we haven't got money left.
Yeah.
You've then had to get him on a plane to Manchester, medical, lawyer checks, documents, paperwork all signed off. Before 11 o'clock deadline, we then got the deal sheet in to get an extra hour to complete the whole transfer, which we did. And then same thing with you guys with Enzo Fernandez. So I look at it from the point of view of, in the time frame that we had, it's probably the best, I would say the best option that we had out there, to be honest with you. I don't really know of any high-profile midfielders that were available on a loan on deadline day. I didn't see a lot of them that were going, on loan. Like, you didn't see a Gravenberch kind of play. You didn't see an Emre Can potentially of a Dortmund. Like, you didn't see that sort of player go somewhere. That's the sort of thing that I'm saying. So I think for Sabitzer, it works because he's going to get game time, given the fact that Eriksen's out.
Yeah.
He also frees up Bayern Munich's squad because they don't have to pay a player's wages for the rest of the season, albeit he's not a high earner. And also it helps us out because we needed cover. We needed somebody there. And he was a player that we was looking at in the summer when we was chasing Frankie de Jong and things like that. We didn't get Frankie de Jong. So then he was one of the players that Ten Hag put forward to the board and said, have a look at him. Have a look at the situation we're buying. Can we get him out of there? We couldn't get him out there in the summer because they wanted to keep him. So I think if he is a success, there is no buy option or obligation in the deal. It's just a straight loan, fixed term and that's it. But if he does hit the ground running, regardless of when Eriksen gets back from injury or not, I would look at getting him if it's a decent deal. If it's less than 45, 50 million, I would look at getting him permanent, to be honest with you, because I think he's that quality of a player. But if not, and they want more than £50 million for him in the summer window, I think a new ownership, a new recruitment team that we will potentially have by the summer, I think would look at that and think, we can get a player who's half his age, because he's 28. We could get a player who's potentially 22 for £25 million, who has more to give in the game than he will have left to give in the game. Because he's in his prime, he's in his peak years now, but we'll see, won't we? But I think it's a good signing. Yeah,
I'm positive too. I know even people don't rate the Dutch guy, but I believe that he can help you. And this guy also, I think, is a good signing. And you didn't even have any choice, by the way. I think he was the best out there. So, Mr. Tom, my brother, thank you so much. I'm gonna take a break, and then if you have time again, we can meet it. We can meet at some point today. But God bless you and have a very good day, sir.
Yeah, likewise. Anyway,
thank you so much. Thank you. All right, people, we're gonna try to close this show a little bit. I've been here for almost 3 hours, so if anybody, please, if you can help me before I leave, get more likes. The goal was to get almost 200. Can we get to 250 likes, please? Thank you so much, my friend. It doesn't cost us anything. It just helps the channel, help the promotion of the channel. Please hit that like button. Destroy me that like button, my friend. If you're happy about the deals from Chelsea, all I'm asking from you is to, give me a like. Promote the channel. That's it. That's all I need from you right now. Oh man, everything is gone. It's black everywhere. Let me see. Bobby, are you still there or are you still at work? I wanted you to say your last word for the show, and we're gonna meet again probably today when you come back from work or something. Are you there, Bobby?
Yeah, clearly we've had a wonderful transfer window. We've done what's good for the club. I was just interested from the Man United guy. Yeah. They're always talking about buying players, but you never hear them sell players. What's happened to people like Juan Mata and Matic? And, where are they? Nobody talks about that. If it's Chelsea, everybody will be complaining. Oh, what about this person? What about... But, I ask a genuine question. Where are they? Have they been sold?
Mata left on free. Matic left on free. They play. Matic play for Jose Mourinho at Roma. Mata plays in Galatasaray, Turkey. Yeah, they are all over the place. Yeah, all over the world. Gone.
Well, our transfer window has been excellent. Once again, Chelsea are the standard. They are the trailblazers. All these people want to know what we're doing so they can copy us.
Yeah.
That, and the fact that they copy us is testimony to their jealousy. Arsenal complain about us, yet they want all our players.
Yeah.
That even when they're old and their time is really done, they still want Chelsea players. So we just laugh.
Let them cry, man. Let them cry. It's good to see them cry. And Mr. Hassan, I am not going to take you in, my friend. Come back after hours, probably 2 or 3 hours. I will have another show. I have to leave and try to make some food for my people there. I saw some of them already up. And I'll be back because I'm working from home today. So when we confirm Mr. Enzo Fernandez, I think Chelsea already made a short video about him. They are showing on the website now. But he's still doing media and all that. So we have time to talk today. Probably we're going to have 2 more shows today. So don't worry about it, Mr. Hassan. I really can't put you through. I apologize for that. Bobby Smokey, my brother, thank you. Have a great day. And if you have time after work today, join us, brother. Join us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Love and peace to the family. Bobby Smokey is gone. I'm going to try to wrap up this show quickly. I'm going back and check if there is any breaking news from somewhere before I leave. Fabrizio is not updating this morning. I think the guy is so tired. So tired. Last night, I don't know if he even had like 1 hour sleep. So same old. He hasn't updated anything yet. And all the big account that I always trust, they are not active really today. I think everybody kind of relaxed today because we've been all waiting for the here we go stuff and all that. Hakim Ziyech is gonna stay at Chelsea because the deal didn't go through. The paperwork that Chelsea sent apparently arrived late, and the French Federation didn't validate the transfer, so he's gonna stay with us. I'm happy for Chelsea, but I feel also sad for Hakim Ziyech, who really wanted to go and play with Messi and Neymar and Mbappe, you know. So sad for him, but anything that will benefit Chelsea is a good one for me, you know. If that is gonna be in our advantage, so we have a strong team from the bench, I would take it, my friend. I will definitely take it. My friend and brother, Mr. Santiago Nunes. Munoz. Not Nunes. I always call you Nunes because there are so many Nunes there. Darwin Nunes and Matthews Nunes and other. How are you doing today, my friend? Nice to see you in the building. What is this? I can't get stuff fixed on the screen, but it's fine. I'm not gonna take calls now because I'm coming back very, very soon. So just put your notification on and you will see me live in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. I'll be back when we announce officially Mr. Enzo Fernandez. Man, we're gonna break internet one more time, and the game that we're gonna play against Fulham is gonna get even better. It's gonna get better because we have to destroy them. We have to take our advantage. We have to take our revenge. That's what I meant. We have to take our revenge. They beat us, man. Fulham all people, you know. Back in the day, we used to beat them for fun. But now, they are beating us because of no fear factor. Nobody is afraid of us anymore. But the fear factor is back again, people. Get ready. Get ready because the fear factor is back at the bridge. I'm telling you right now. The fear factor is back at the bridge. I don't want to be copyrighted by showing those images, but I think you got the idea. You got the idea here. People are celebrating. One more time, I have to plug myself. This is Green Turf Twitter account and also Instagram. Follow me. Let's follow each other. Let's grow this page here as soon as you can. So if you are on social media and you don't follow me, you are missing out on many, many good things, my friends. So you better follow me because when you follow me, you already have a follow back. You know, I don't care about how many people are following you. I don't check on amount of people that follows you. I might be probably your first follower. So how about that? Let's go and try to grow this page here, the Green Turf, as soon as we can. Also go on Green Turf YouTube channel because I made some cool videos over there about Enzo Fernandez and also other topics really in general. So reads if there is no comment, and then I'm gonna have to leave. Let me see. Wow, what kind of name? Wow, do you have the most complicated name on the planet? I can't even attempt to pronounce it because it's gonna be a nightmare for me, and I don't wanna disrespect your name. So you know who you are. You are on the screen now. You say hi, one love. Yeah, one love, one love. Yeah. Hassan say, okay, bro, I understand, and I'm just happy that as a Chelsea fan. Yeah, come back after hours, put your notification on. I'm going to put you through. I couldn't really wait because I have to do something else, and people really need me. 3 minutes to go because I want to make it like 3 hours. So I'm still here for 3 hours, for 3 minutes answering some of your questions. So Enzo Fernandez, if you told me at the beginning of this window that we were gonna end up by having Joao Felix, that one came out of the blue. Mikhailo Mudryk, we hijacked him out of the blue from Arsenal. And then you told me that we're gonna end up by signing Enzo Fernandez. I didn't even think about us signing him. And then Datro Fofana, that one also came out of the blue. Andrew Santos, actually we planned this transfer for a little while since, I don't know, November, December, people were talking about this kid. And there was also Mudryk also was on the list, and then it switched to Mukoko, stuff like that. And we ended up by signing Mr. Santos, Andrew Santos, you know. And then we went to France and signed Badiashile. Everybody was expecting to see Josko Vardiol. And all of a sudden we have probably better than Josko. Badiashile is taller than Josko. He defends better than Josko. He also can put through balls, can break lines, can dominate aerially. So yeah, we have a package here. And then we have another French guy, Malo Gusto, out of the blue. Bam, we have him. He's gonna come there next summer. And then we heard that Christopher Nkunku also agreed and signed, and everything is done. So I don't know how the Nkunku deal is gonna be. How many years did we give him? And is that even legal? It's UEFA are going to validate that because we didn't announce anything. What's going to happen? Are we going to... Because from next summer, the rules are going to change. We can't give anybody more than 5 years. So what's going to happen? Did we sign the contract? Is that even valid? I don't know. I'm just confused about Nkunku. But hey, I would take it. I'm so happy that Chelsea managed to pull off all these deals. Okay, people, so I'm gonna have to leave. I'm here to celebrate my team win London and the World Cup and the world again. Up Chelsea for life. All right, Mr. For Life, Mr. Salami, thank you so much, everybody that was there, helped the channel. On your way out, my friend, I've been asking you over and over again, and I'm not gonna get tired. If you can give me some more likes before I leave, we can get to 250. I will much appreciate it. So I'll see you in a little bit. Put your notification on. God bless you and have a great day.